I have a globe now, so
Oh yeah, you got a
I
globe.
bought a globe today.
You got a globe.
I got a globe. Yeah,
What's going on with the globe for you?
I'm just gonna put it in my office, dude.
That's big.
So I have a fucking globe.
Yeah, you can take a look at it and be like,
Yeah,
oh, that's where
shit.
that is.
Oh, okay. And it's out of date. It's from the 80s, so it has like a bunch of the guy. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, I want to brush up on my geography. He's like, well,
This isn't going to help.
he was like, yeah, you be careful with this one. It's kind of old. It's from the 80s. Like, it showed that Russia was like the Soviet
Yeah, you
Union,
got
or
the USSR.
Communist People's Republic or some shit. It's
Yeah.
pretty tight. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I
Yeah,
was like,
we
this
used
is
to have
better.
that globe at my house.
You had a globe. You had an old globe.
The old globe at my parents' house is USSR.
That's
I was a
fucking
fan
sick,
of it.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run into some Yugoslavia. You can see some old countries.
There's no more Yugoslavia.
There's no more Yugoslavia.
So what if someone's Yugoslavian? Do they say they're Yugoslavian, or are they just like,
Yeah, I
I'm
have heard
anything?
people say they are Yugoslav.
What is it now?
I could be wrong. Slovenia and Slovakia. Slovakia?
What is that? It's like the white Middle East.
Yeah. It is, literally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
the Balkans, all that.
It's just like Cat
Close
Stevens.
enough.
It's like
It's a
Cat
bunch of-
Stevens Vania.
Yeah, it really is like the shittiest.
Is it really?
The Balkans are shitty.
That's
apparently
why
it's really nice.
That's why it's the cheapest property in Monopoly. Baltic Ave.
Yeah, that's it's where it shifts from honkies into Arabs. There's like a combo of like
And they're
running
like,
Greeks.
yeah,
All this like mishmash of like, are you even a honky?
yeah,
You're something.
yeah. What's going on?
I don't
dude?
like it. Should I let you in or throw something at you?
Yeah,
Let me
dude.
know, dude.
What's going on? Do we have to fucking invade and instill democracy here, or fucking
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Have we ever instilled democracy in like Slovenia? I'm sure we fucked with them.
That's never really been I mean, Bosnia
Like, don't they constantly? Don't the markets like constantly crash?
and Greece. Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
feel like they're like constantly being like, we did
'cause-
it, and it's
It's
crashing.
because Russia's been butt fucking them forever.
Really?
In World War II, Germany was butt fucking them. Then they had civil wars forever. Yeah,
Sucks. Seems like an easily. Was that like the Franz Ferdinand squad?
yeah.
Really?
In Serbia, he got shot
How could Serbia? How could the politics of Serbia ripple out and affect anything?
because Austria was coming at him, and then Germany was like, "Yo, we're gonna help you out."
Do you
Let's go
think?
fuck
You
them
think
up.
that was a setup?
I mean,
To
I'm
pull
sure
people
there's-
into the World War? To be like, all right, we'll have some dumb Slovenian.
I don't know if it's to pull them into World War, but it definitely plunged them into World War because it was like it is just dumb shit.
Yeah, but if you're like the
They
intelligence,
were looking for anything to get it. Nobody wanted World War I like that. Nobody would try to have it happen.
So, but they shot the dude, and they were like, all right, enough of this.
Well, that
shit.
was I mean, I guess there was like some stuff about how the Black Hand. That was the guys who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of had some outside forces being like,
I think that's
I
been.
did see something.
I
Yeah,
think that's been forever. Like the American CIA has been wrong. The British MI. What is it,
that was before
MI5?
we were that powerful.
But I feel like the Brits were doing that.
The Brits were probably getting in there.
They're probably
but
fucking with everybody.
The Brits were not itching for a fight with Germany.
Yeah.
Back then. They never were.
But the
They
germs,
never want
the
that.
germs wanted a little bit of
The
scrapping.
germs were waiting for someone.
So
to,
they might have been like, "Yo, bro."
yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they set themselves up to. I don't know. That's a tough one because
Yeah,
then
but-
Russia came to defend Serbia.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
then, just like that, everybody started picking.
I gotta
sides.
check my globe.
Check
I go
your
home.
globe.
I'll check my globe, dude. And I go
Dude.
home.
Wow. Now we're
What else is going on?
What,
No, there's-
Ethiopians are weird looking.
I think
shocking.
I think Ethiopian women are
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there is, I know what you're talking about
They're
though.
like Arabic and black.
Well, yeah, because they're
and
right.
white skin.
Yeah, it's a perfect storm.
Yeah.
I'm 1% North African. I don't know if you can tell.
I know about that.
I'm 1% North African.
You know,
bro.
Ethiopia was never conquered, dude.
Really? Really?
It was the one place that withstood the rape of Africa.
Egypt was.
Egypt was colonized,
Yeah.
for sure.
Where's Ethiopia? Is like a little further away from that.
Ethiopia is.
Well, yeah, but Ethiopia, were they just like kind of wheeling and dealing with the powers that be? How did they not get
probably.
conquered?
They also fought back. Like, they fought. Yeah. I think Italy fucked them up a little.
Think Italy slowed
Italy
down there?
before World War II got
They must have
a
been
little
brutal,
wacky.
dude. They must have been
Those
fucking.
wops.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Thank God
Thank
God.
God.
we knocked their bullshit off. They were getting out of control, dude. A bunch of little fucking Mussolinis.
Think of the wops with any power. They've sucked since Rome.
Yeah, dude. I have a book I'm
Wops
reading.
just
It's called
stink.
The Tyrants, and it goes through every like tyrant we've had
Yeah.
for the last 2,000 years.
That's awesome.
It's fucking awesome. Starts with Xerxes, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
his name is. He fucking sucked.
Yeah.
He tried. It fucking failed hard as
What about
fuck.
Cyrus?
Haven't got
Talk
to
about
Cyrus yet. Haven't got to Cyrus
I
yet.
think he was before Xerxes. I think he was his father.
Okay. Yeah, no, they do talk about that.
Could be wrong.
But dude, that was so funny to amass how dudes would like amass armies back then and be like, I'm going for the glory, and then just fucking lose.
They always lose.
They'd have to just go back to a little thing and be like, Herod the Great, no one liked him.
Yeah.
He was a wannabe Jew.
Herod?
Yeah.
He was the one who fucking... He was trying to kill all the
Rounded
boys.
up the boys, yeah.
Trying to round up those boy penises.
He wanted to get his background. But yeah, dude, this is so funny. Like Rome, like what was that? Who was that? That was Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Who went through and like just completely destroyed the Roman Empire. He became the fucking dictator.
Yeah.
That's where we get that. I didn't know that's where we get the term from. Dude, all those like so he fully just went through, butt fucked everyone, killed his enemies, and then he was just like, all right, I'm dictator. I say what goes. But he kept up a mirage of democracy while he was in, or of the Republic.
People supported him though.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy though.
Triumvirate.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's weird how he actually back then was like had like kind of like he had the elections, but it was all just like symbolic. It was just fake.
And his boys were like, "Yo, chill, dude."
They couldn't stop him.
They did.
Well, I mean, they did. Yeah, eventually they got him, dude.
Yeah, that's always interesting to me that like Caesar. I remember that that was one of the, like Tsar.
Yeah.
Is Caesar.
Oh, really?
Like Tsar in Russia.
I didn't know that.
Kaiser is
Caesar.
Yeah.
That dude left a mark.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Fucking July.
Yeah, dude. That's a month after. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're still fucking. I was a little high with Clark talking about this.
What?
It's just we were watching that History of the World thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, it's crazy. Obviously, how connected everything is through history, but like the Roman Empire, like we're still on their shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like this is still we still talk like our government set up kind of like the shit they were doing.
And it's the same. That's what I was saying.
Their July, August, all that shit.
He set up the calendar, bro. That was his calendar.
Yeah.
Caesar set up the days of the week, all that shit.
Caesar was fucking balling.
He was fucking. He was
Caesars.
Fucking Cleopatra. Yeah, pizza.
Got pizza off those.
He was fucking Cleopatra too.
He was fucking piping everybody. I don't know how accurate that is.
He fucked Cleopatra. Yeah.
Yeah, did he?
He went through there, and he's like, I think he just took that was like the queen or the king over there.
Mark Antony.
Anthony might have picked up where he left off.
Do you think they fucking tag teamed?
They might have picked
She
up.
was
with it,
white, by the way.
Cleopatra?
Yeah, black Israelites will fucking let you know.
They'll claim
Cleopatra was a white devil.
Was she really?
Yeah, dude. That's why she fucking Cleopatra
that's why she
was a white
went to the
bitch.
Romans.
Yeah, she was sucking white dick, dude.
I mean, dude, when someone's surrounding your whole castle with like way more soldiers, it's
Better
like
suck some dick.
yeah, dude. It's like all right, fuck this.
That's how you get. That's
This
how
king,
everybody's gotten
this
their dick
kingdom sucks.
Wow. Now we're just dropping history bombs.
Yo, dude. Yo, I was reading about that and another Chinese emperor who he was like I think the first guy.
Max.
Not Max.
No, I was just saying.
Yeah.
That Asian kid's name was Max. I thought you were gonna tell me like his name was like fucking bleep blop bing chow.
It actually was.
Yeah, for sure.
It was something wild, but he that was a guy who basically unified China. The first guy who like unified China. Yeah.
Yeah.
He basically set up 2,000 years ago what's communism.
Really?
He like just concentrate all the power in the state. And like a lot of those guys who like gained access or gained power, it would always be the ruling elite, and then they would figure out how to use like the common people and have them rise up and destroy their ruling elite, and then just take over and be dictator.
Nice.
Dude, it's been in the playbook for 2,000 years.
It's the same playbook.
He did the same thing.
Same people.
The guy did the same thing in China.
Nobody's changed.
So that guy did that. Caesar did it, and then just fucking became dictator, supreme ruler of the Roman Empire, and just chilled. And then they fucking stabbed his ass.
Who else did you get to, dude?
Just
I love these tyrants.
Xerxes, dude, it's a fucking sick. I was gonna give it to you, and I'm done.
I can't wait.
Xerxes, Caesar,
I'll read the first chapter.
the Chinese dude who just
Once.
like crushed everyone. No, it's perfect
And then
because
tell everyone I'm reading it.
dude, it's 2-page snippets. So you can. I put it on my
nice.
toilet. So every time I take a
Nice.
dump,
You
I
can
read
learn
about a
about a
tyrant.
new fucking
Reading about a
tyrant.
tyrant. It's just 2 pages. You blow right through it. You're like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Do you think Trump's at the end?
I think they're gonna save fucking Hitler.
Hitler will be.
Hitler's
last.
on the cover. So
Mao maybe.
Mao will be there.
He'll be after.
I wonder who's gonna be. I wonder who's gonna be the closer.
Trump dog.
You think it'll be Trump?
Trump daddy.
Could be.
And then it'll
Let's
list
be like
possible tyrants in the future. Hopefully, I made it.
I think it'll probably be Trump last page like repealed Obamacare.
Yeah. I mean, what,
Millions died.
Millions dead. Trump dog.
Yeah, don't get me started, dude. Don't get started on the fucking budget, bro.
Why? What's going on with the budge?
I've had to write a paper on tax policy.
I watched. Then the next thing I watched was Catherine the Great.
What's that?
It's a new HBO miniseries, I think, on Russian empress.
It's tight.
Fucking British accents.
God damn it, man.
It bothers.
Why can't they just do fucking Russian accents?
Just do Russian accents. All British. Like the first, I was like,
What is that?
I didn't know she was the Queen of England, Catherine. Then I was like, oh, it's fucking Russia.
God,
This
fucking
shit
damn
sucks,
it, man.
And then, but it's funny because it's that like era where they're all just like fucking whores in a palace. You know what I mean? They were just like people are butt fucking and like talking to someone else. Like, may I see you, sir? And he's like, I'm busy right now. Like just fucking someone.
Damn.
Pretty great.
Fuck, that must have been awesome.
Well, it ended when they all got their heads cut off. Everyone else was out in the streets like, what the fuck, dude? They just have a giant palace and we suck.
And they were just in there just fucking.
Everyone's just fucking and dressed like a dickhead.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
out in cloth, out in the street.
I mean, dude, that's...
You see someone dressed like a clown, like roll through in like a carriage with
Just
like guys
fucking
with
your
guns,
sister.
like fuck you, but like fucking hit you when they cut. Like, please help me, fuck you, piece of shit, get out of the way. And some idiots in there like eating cheese, like whoa.
That's all it was, dude.
Yeah, it was dickheads.
Forever, somebody would control all the land,
Yeah.
and then like make you their slave,
Yeah.
and just lit party. It was party time until enough people were like, dude, farming wheat for free sucks.
Yeah.
This guy just comes down, takes all of our food, fucks all of our sisters. It's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. And it's
Eventually
like,
you
you
get
know
to-
what we should do is set that motherfucker on fire, and then
Yeah.
they just go do it.
How easy that must have been to rile them up.
Hilarious.
Even if a ruler was like nice, enough people probably like, dude, fuck this guy.
Yeah. And then, like, they would always try to, like, storm a palace, and then, like, one person, or, like, 5 people would get shot, the crowd would run away, and then finally, you know, eventually, like, 5 people get shot, and they're still there. And it's like, oh.
Life, dude.
We're in trouble.
Imagine how hard life would start to suck. Like a 50-year reign of a fucking, like, tyrant. Just walking, fucking everyone's shit up. He's killed a bunch of people in the village. No one has shit. People are starving to death. Eventually, you hit that rock bottom. You hit, like, inconceivable rock bottom back then. And you're just like, bro,
Dude, that was...
we're fucking this guy up
So watching
somehow.
that Marie Antoinette, it's so funny to watch anything about them. Like,
Yeah.
the French, when they got fucking killed, it's hilarious.
How they get rosy.
They're just out partying so hard, like running around in this beautiful palace and like watching the sunrise, like woo-hoo, like shooting guns and shit.
Oh, my God.
And then finally the boys are like, dude,
Enough.
cut these motherfuckers' heads off in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And they did.
What time period was this?
That was like
Antoinette.
18th century.
Yeah.
Wild time.
Dude,
That's when Catherine the Great was too.
same time?
After,
So they were
but yeah.
partying into
right at the same time.
So they're partying into the 1900s?
No, into the 1800s. That's how
Gotcha.
the
So
centuries.
Okay,
thing
so
works.
it's always a year behind,
Yeah.
basically. I always fuck that up.
It is annoying.
So 18th century is the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. It's
Why
like,
would they do that?
It's like soccer.
What's that?
So like if you score a goal in the like at the 10-minute and 30-second mark, or 10-minute and anything within between 10 and 11 minutes, it's the 11th minute.
What?
Anything past 10 is the 11th.
Some bullshit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's the same. So yeah, and any revolution's pretty funny. Slave revolt in Haiti,
That's
Awesome.
a good one, dude.
cutting motherfuckers' heads off, dude.
Yeah.
Finally, just like, all right,
I mean, I wouldn't.
chill.
My unfair boner is so strong that I would fucking spaz.
Oh my god, dude! I got asked to power wash with my dad, and I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna get my sisters and me to rise up, dude. I think in France at a time they skinned cats. I think there was like a revolution where the peasants just went around skinning cats and throwing them at rich people.
What?
I think, yeah, pretty sick.
That would piss you off. I've told you before. That's where the expression "let the cat out of the bag" comes from.
What's that?
Back in medieval times, you used to like buy a sack of like a pig. You'd like buy some pigs, and it'd be like, "Fuck yeah!" You'd be like, "Let me get that sack of fucking pigs."
Yeah.
And it'd be like, "All right." There were some dishonest merchants started
You
putting,
get home and it'd be a bunch of
started
cats.
putting a cat in the bag. So you'd let the cat out the bag. You'd open it from the merchant, let the cat out the bag, and be like, "You motherfucker," and just probably like murder him violently.
It's also hilarious to imagine a dude like carrying a sack of cats home, just like, nice, dude. Finally open it, there's just 10 cats running around your shitty apartment.
His whole family,
God damn it.
his whole family dies as a result, and he's just like, "That motherfucker."
Yeah, and then also what's funny is historically how those like tyrants would put those revolts down, or like people trying to like gather for a protest, and then just the military comes in, and just like just get the fuck out of here.
Dude, imagine if someone's crushing your good time like that.
If you were at party time,
You're like,
and
wait, I have to stop fucking everybody right now?
you're at party time. You're literally fucking someone doggy style, and your general walks in and is like, "Sir, the peasants have gathered." You're like, "Oh, fucking kill them, dude! Just kill them." It's like, "Sir, it's a peaceful assembly." Fucking, I don't care.
Like,
Why would I
hot,
care?
You're like, drop hot stuff on them, dude.
Yeah. What's the hottest thing you guys have? Throw it at them. Just throw it at all of them. They're trying to ruin the party.
I mean, it had to have been like, I don't care. I know I'm going to pay for this, but fuck, this is awesome, and I have to keep this going.
And they had the best fucking food and everything. Like, they just had everything at their time.
Still, I'm telling you, that still goes on now.
Of course.
That still goes on.
Yeah, except it's tough to get them now.
I mean,
I think it's tough to get the billionaires now.
I think they got it locked, bro. I hate to like break it to
it's
people.
locked.
I hate to break it to people. They got it locked, dude. They got all your information. They know exactly where everybody is.
Yeah.
There's literally no way to plan.
Yeah, and
massive.
now there's too much firepower. Back then it was like 4 guards
Dude,
with like a musket.
They could drop atom bombs throughout the world and just go to bunkers and be like, all right, there's fucking 50 people left. Fuck you guys.
But yeah, that would ruin the party though.
True.
So that's not what they want.
I mean, they still, if people, as I always said, it'd be sick if people just like, everyone went on social media and was like, yo, nobody pay taxes. And just fucking totally do tax shutdown. Like, fuck you guys.
Well, that would
But
fuck us.
all they would do, exactly. All they would do is be like, well, we have billions of dollars. Now schools are done. Good job, idiots. And you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, that's not a good plan. Although I'm following through with that plan pretty good.
Yeah, I'm about to snipes
I'm
out.
big time no taxes. Dude.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying,
get
dude.
fucked soon. I don't appropriate.
You can't even, you don't, my
I don't
bad.
appropriate.
My bad. I'm sorry for suggesting you would appropriate a
I
quote.
use a fork.
So in terms of like cultural appropriation in food, where do you draw the line? Like eating different foods, or do you like research the like culture before you dine?
I research the origin of every food and make sure I got ancestry.com and I only eat food from those regions that my ancestors came from.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So what's your diet looking like? Root
Coors
vegetables,
Light and wings.
moldy barley.
Yeah, I make sure the British confiscate most of my food, so I'm not culturally appropriating.
That is a weird one. Is that that's something that kind of like that was like that was as close as the 1800s.
No,
Wasn't
what?
it?
Yeah, it was the mid 1800s.
Mid 1800s, and that was
Yeah.
one that like if you're an Irish guy, you're like fuck the British. Everyone's like, okay, dude,
Yeah, whatever.
get over it, bro.
Well, I told you I was reading that white trash book,
Oh yeah,
and it's like the whole book is like, hey, white trash had it really bad, and like you can't go out and tell people about the book.
no.
Because people are like, white people were slaves too. It's like, yes, yes.
you know the term-
historically, yes,
You know
but
the
I'm
term,
not going to say
yeah,
that.
exactly. Well, you know the term Caucasian came from?
The Caucasus Mountains.
The women of the Caucasus Mountains when they were so when I think the Turks, I believe, enslaved the fair-skinned women of the Caucasus Mountains, they would portray them as like these like they were like that was a fucking hot thing to add to your harem.
Yeah,
And that was Caucasian.
fair skinned bay.
That's what they said. Like I'm reading a guy's memoir right now, and he talked about how Caucasian came from.
Yeah,
The term for what's denoted as white supremacy came from a time when white people were literally enslaved and idealized sexually. They were like made to be like, damn, look at this hot white bitch.
I wonder if
These hot white bitches have so much attitude.
I wonder if dudes with like a harem of sex slaves from different regions go through like, you know how like when you're watching porn you'll go through different phases. Like I'm into like pregnant chicks right now. Like I only jerk off to black porn now.
Bro, dude, enter Prince Andrew.
Yeah, true.
He's like, you know what I'm into right now?
Yeah. Young Sniz. I haven't really got off of it. That's kind of been the best one I've found.
Kind of stuck on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have real life porn, dude. That's what's going on. They don't click. Like we're peasants. We have to watch.
Yeah.
They have real. They're like, you know what I like to do right now?
Yeah. Or you can just watch it in a room.
Yeah, you can just
You
sit.
just watch people fuck.
They can kind of jerk off wherever they want.
Yeah, that's what happens.
They can just go anywhere. and just be
Someone puts a crown on your head and you're like, yes.
like, yes,
I can jerk off anywhere now.
I can come wherever now.
Yes.
Yeah, there was those rules they used to have where they could come down and just fuck your daughter on her wedding night.
Yeah, prima nocta.
And like, you say you're Prince
That's
Andrew.
the worst thing in the fucking
Yeah, and
world.
you're hearing your uncle be like, dude, one time I went down the hill and like fucked all those wives down there, and you're like, what? That was so much
I
fun.
want to do that.
I can't do anything right now. All I can do is I have to fly to some
Facebook.
stupid fucking island just to fuck kids. This sucks.
Yeah, the white trash book though is fucking. It's good so far. I won't read it. I'll do what I do with every book and read the first quarter of it.
You're like fuck. What's that guy's name on the YouTube commercials? Ty Lopez.
Pretty much.
That's his thing. He's like, yeah, just read. But that also though, I watched another guy in an interview where he's like, the idea of completing books is like it's like an ego mission. He's like, just read them. When you're onto something else, read something else. If you're interested again, just take little bits from the idea of being like, I have to finish this. He's like, you can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like finishing anything out of like I need to fucking do.
Well, that's a lot of people who say like, I finish books. It's like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
But
Here's a gold star, bro.
the lady that wrote it, it's pretty funny. It's very interesting the way it's a lady, right?
Yeah,
some broad. Just the white trash. It's funny. They are funny. White trash is funny.
Yeah, man.
It's like it's a class of people that just cannot improve.
No.
It's like there's nothing.
Well, dude, that's the thing too. Like when people always talk about that, they're like, when they, people, the camp of people who would say that like success predominantly, if not totally, comes from people's skin color. It's like, explain the Kensington white trash. Yeah. That's like literally a whole other like setup. You're like, all right, why couldn't they cash in that stuff? Because these guys are fucked up right now. They're like visibly poor. They could be in a tuxedo and I could see them like, oh, you're poor.
Yeah,
I can literally tell from
rat
your
face.
I can tell from your facial structure.
Yes.
You're like,
you come from that stock.
You come from the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
You literally, your ancestors were in the stocks at a certain point. They're like, fuck the queen. They're like, all right, go to fucking America, you loser.
The queen.
That would be funny to find out they were like the oldest families in America. Imagine if they were the real rulers,
They are.
dude. That's the real
That's what
ruler.
the book's talking about.
What?
Is how the fucking white trash got here real early.
Oh, they did. They were here first.
Yeah.
They were supposed to farm the land and then die.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, thank God we got rid of all these stupid orphans. Now we can go over there and like do what else we have to do.
that like the introduction of the book is about how like we like look at the Pilgrims and like Jamestown and all that stuff as like good, cool things. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, these were really, really shitty people that England was like, we just got to get rid of like our homeless.
Yep.
And like the new world, like America, was dog shit. You don't want to come. There's animals you've never seen. It's like there's fucking bears. We got to fight bears. Who's gonna fight fucking bears? Just send over all the drunks we have.
Yep.
Be like, all right, you guys set up a cabin if you can. And build a house, die, and then somebody nice is gonna move in.
It was Survivor, dude.
It really was.
They had real life
They
Survivor.
just sent over the shittiest, and then some of the shittiest survived.
They did.
Some of the shitty ones made it.
It's a fucking wonder.
And now they live in Kensington and
Now
just do heroin outside of Wawa.
Hey, dude.
And now they're taking on that bear.
Oh, for sure.
It's a
They're
new
still
grizzly.
Dude.
It's in their DNA to take on the worst thing imaginable and just suffer through it.
Well, that was Blast 1, and then there was all the uprisings that led to all the swells of all the other populations.
Yeah.
And like, dude, sign us up. We're going to. But
No, it's really cool.
No.
And like the story about Pocahontas was pretty sick.
Oh, yeah.
Just how she was like an 11-year-old like slave.
Oh, yeah, like totally dispelled that whole, like the Disney notion and all that stuff.
And the Disney notion is so fun. They like, of course they had to. You can't make a Disney movie of like a tiny, shitty little girl.
Yeah.
Because the people, this tribe wasn't like buxom, gorgeous women.
Yeah.
It was like a little tiny, like.
Yeah, they're probably
and the guy she married, which I think was Rolf. It wasn't John
They say
Smith.
John Smith. Am I right or am I wrong? Or they say he might be a fictionalized character?
No, he's real.
He is a real person.
John Smith's real. He was like a fucking mercenary who.
Wasn't it in fashion to like completely lie about your autobiography or something back then?
Oh yeah, and John Smith would lie.
John Smith was a liar.
He's a notable liar. He'd be like, "This is what I fucking did, dude. I ball out."
Dude, I might do that. Just write a wild autobiography and then just wait a couple hundred years.
About how you're the man.
Yeah, like, yo, did you ever hear about this guy? This guy conquered Russia or something?
But yeah, I think Rolf married, I think Pocahontas, which I think they also said might have been a white lady. She might have been like originally one of the shitty people they sent over, and she got like stolen from a tribe.
Got you.
Or a tribe abducted her.
Yeah.
And she just grew up like with them.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
No, I remember hearing that too.
But it was also like he wasn't. It wasn't like a love story. he was just like, this was like a political move for us in the tribe.
Yeah. He had to.
Yeah.
He had to take down Pocahontas.
He had to bang an
queen.
11-year-old.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it's just waves of shitty people coming here.
Pretty much.
Rules.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
But again, that's obviously not that's not the historical narrative, bro.
But that's how everything ever has, like, it's like the pyramids. It's like anything great, like building America. It's like you just throw waves of people at it.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let these people go fucking fight everything and die, and then we'll come in.
Yeah, and we're just going to throw people at this tirelessly until they build. They're doing it like Qatar right now.
Yeah.
We're going to slave people, make them do stuff, and then it's going to look awesome.
We got the World Cup coming. I don't know how the fuck we're going to build 90 stadiums.
Oh,
here we go.
They'll get it done.
Yeah, we're going to throw slaves at it. We're going to just throw slaves at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sick.
But yeah, man, it's I hope you read more of that book. It's really cool.
I will.
You're going to like it
I
because
will.
it goes all the way up into like present day.
Nice.
Yeah,
See what the trash is up to.
Trash has been fucking kicking
Trash
around.
is pissed, dude.
It gets real into it basically gets into the real into the story of class. Like often goes kind of,
Yeah, it blames the British for the classism.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. It's annoying every time where it's like, this is where this came from.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, classism, it's in everything.
It's everywhere, yeah.
It's a human instinct.
Well, they go into the big black-white divide. How a lot of that was white trash.
Yeah,
being
white trash
like,
is tits.
Nah, we're like second, and they're like, nah, dude. You're like, fuck, this is bullshit.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how it always, that's like how the Irish and black people didn't get along.
Yep.
All the Irish in the North were like, don't free the slaves. They're going to take our derbs. They're going to come up here and take our derbs. We want to work in the factory for no money.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that
Yeah.
fucking crazy? Well, they're also escaping starvation, so they're just kind of like, what the fuck are you guys crying about?
Yeah, what's everyone crying? What are you crying about over here? You get a meal every 3 days.
You guys get gruel every 3 days? Button it up.
The streets are paved with gold.
There's
get
more gruel.
gruel.
There's so much gruel to be had here.
Was it Dien Bien Phu? Yes. So the French were kind of fucking up the Vietnamese. I mean, it was the same as us versus them. They had superior firepower, but again, just like time and time again, the Vietnamese were very good at guerrilla warfare because we trained them during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little fucking, Mujahideen type shit.
Yeah.
And they were about to come to talks. France and Vietnam, they were about to come to the table. Before they went to have talks, they both tried to get one more offensive in, so they had leverage when they went to talks.
Nice.
So France sets up at, what's it,
Bien Phu, yeah.
They just put themselves at the bottom of this valley, and they're like, we're just going to build an airfield here. We're going to fuck them up. One of the French generals was like, I have too many guns. We're going to fuck these dudes up.
Damn.
And the Vietnamese surrounded them in this valley and just destroyed them. The French guy, the general that led that, killed himself honorably because he was like, we're going to wipe the floor with these guys.
Why'd they
And
go
he-
in a valley? Isn't that a bad? I'm not a military
Yeah,
tactician,
it's
but
a
isn't that
bad
like
call.
not the good idea?
How crazy are the British? Just going to come over here and start marching.
Yeah, we're
with
gonna
a-
walk
with
right
a
at
big
you.
white stripe on your chest.
Red jackets.
It's 100% a target.
Yeah.
Red and white is what you use for archery
Yeah.
targets.
They had to change. They had to
It's a
change.
dumb. It's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Once rifling took over, they had to be like, all right, we got to switch our uniforms.
But I think a lot of people don't understand why Napoleon is the GOAT. Because in America, we look at the French as just getting walked over through wars throughout
they were
history.
wild.
But he was that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you were, when we were in our private drunk bar conversations, you were breaking down Napoleon and
That's because I had just read it and it was fresh. I don't
Total
remember a
War.
lot
Just
of
break
it.
down Total War.
Total War. Yeah.
which is different than American Total War. Tecumseh Sherman.
Yeah, kind of. But yes, the Total War was like maybe invented by Napoleon, where it was like using the entire country. The way you were talking about using like women, just the entire country's industry switches to war.
Like when it's wartime,
Yeah.
the
Everybody's
car
like-
makers don't make
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah, yeah,
they make
yeah.
tanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bullets. And the entire country is like, yo, it's on. And no other country did that. War was kind of,
It was gentlemanly.
yeah, it's a
Like
weird thing
lords
to say
would
that.
have like, they would like when they surrendered a fort, they would like hand them a sword and have like a meeting and all that shit. But he was the one that was like, no, we're fuck them, killing
wondering-
everybody.
I'm wondering how many more people have died in war since Napoleon. Like,
I mean, World War II was
crazy.
1 and 2 were we did it. It was the worst things that have ever happened.
Yeah. If it's a victory.
Those guys did it, and now we're gonna do it
Well,
again.
we were in both world
the
wars.
people
so yeah,
alive.
we'll be in the third, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You're not sitting that out.
But does the third happen? I don't know. I go back and forth if the third one actually happens. Because I think if the third one happens, it's just everybody's dead.
Because we have weapons of mass destruction now.
Yeah, I just.
It's like that Einstein quote.
Yeah. What is it? The last war will be fought with.
Yeah, the first war was like bullets and guns. The second's bullets and guns, but the third will be sticks and stones or some shit like that.
What was
this
World
is-
War One over?
That's the ultimate dumbest fucking one ever.
What is it over?
Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated in Serbia,
That's right.
and then
And
Serbia.
the guy Lucky ran into him outside of a restaurant.
Yeah.
I tried to kill him, didn't. Then his car was parked outside of a restaurant. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
there he is."
Yeah. And then their ally was Serbia's ally was Russia. Austria's ally was Germany. Germany was like, we're going to help Austria. That's why they got blamed.
Wow. And then the whole world.
And then the whole world, which they were all cousins,
Why'd they assassinate that dude?
because Austria and Serbia, I guess, had a pretty long history of fighting each other. And he was in Serbia, Montenegro, was it? And it was kind of like flaunting it a little.
Oh,
It was kind of like, you shouldn't be here.
like
Although,
when Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, I
What?
can handle it. Yeah.
What you gonna do, China?
I could be wrong though. I think it was like Franz Ferdinand was actually like one of the guys in Austria that liked Serbia, and he was one of the guys like helping it. He was like an advocate for it. He was
So
bummed.
what happens in Germany during World War One?
So World War One was over nothing. They fought. Everybody died. Like millions of people died.
Yeah.
Over, and a lot of times it's just trench warfare where they, over the course of 4 or 5 years, they gained nothing, lost nothing. So at the end of the war, like when France and Germany and England had to sign this treaty, they were like the allies that won were like, oh, we gotta gain something out of this because otherwise our people are gonna kill us. When we signed this treaty and neither of us, nothing changed, and that was all literally for nothing. So then they just blamed Germany for everything. They were like, you owe France reparations. Gavrilo Princip. God, so good.
He was 19 years old.
Fucked up the whole world. Wow. Good job, Gavrilo.
One teenager.
Yeah.
History, like the quick history we have of Native Americans is that they were like one with nature and peaceful.
Right.
And it's like, it's actually borderline racist where you're taking away the agency of them. Like,
Right.
they were people.
Right.
They were shitty.
Right.
They were just as shitty.
Right.
So, you know.
They had issues. Yeah, because I think like most kids came in, ripped these good, nature-loving Native Americans from their land, put them on reservations, and we owe them everything. Like we are horrible, so horrible to them, which I'm sure is all true. I know that. That is all true.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the Comanches. Is it just one tribe of the Native Americans? The Comanches were bad, or like did you learn that like a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ton. There was so many tribes. And
Right.
they were, like the Comanche, when they started, not started, but like the early records of the Comanche were like, they were kind of up in like the Rockies, and they were little tiny guys. That's
Okay.
another thing.
Squeaks, we call
They
them
were.
on the show. They were
were all
squeaks.
like, because we have this version of Native Americans that are like the northeastern, the woodland tribes, where they're
Right.
all like avatars,
Right.
like long and sinuous, how do I say that word?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. Cinnabon?
Sinewy?
Cinnamony?
Anyway, long avatar people.
Long avatar people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you head out west, and they were much more like Mexicans.
Right. Just
know,
little squeaks.
little
but
tiny guys.
But those were the Comanches were the squeaks?
The Comanches were the squeaks, too.
But they were fucking...
And they sucked for a while. And then when the Spanish came over, brought the horses, and then the horses would start to escape and get out. And certain tribes didn't know what to do. Like the Apache were just eating the horses.
Really?
They weren't sure how to... like, these things are good. We're going to keep munching these.
Yeah.
And then the Comanches started riding them and got, like, incredible at it. And then... So for like centuries, they were the lowest on the pecking order, and they would get fucked up by
Comanches.
everybody. Yeah, the Comanches would get rocked by everybody, and then they got horses, and they got revenge, dude. They Columbined out.
Right.
All the people that were picking on them
Got
paid
fucked.
for it.
They got it. They got it hard.
You had to think of how much the British Army conquered in the world.
Everybody.
Like, everybody. And imagine that their decision to fight was this way. Like how? How did you get from like the Mongols to that? How does that happen in 1,000 years?
I guess
the Mongols had all these crazy tactics. They would starve people out, lock them in their cities.
Yeah.
They would wait them out slowly.
You get artillery and guns, you can just, especially that's
This is crazy.
That's just running it down your throat, dude. It's like we're gonna walk at you.
But I just can't imagine that someone wouldn't say, "Hey, isn't there a fucking better way to fight these people?
Yeah, like
what are we doing?
Let's get behind a tree
and
then shoot them."
I can't even watch this, dude. I can't believe people did that. That's it's so crazy. It's like, how did they survive to become that silly? Like, that's a silly way to fight a war, right? So how did they survive with those strategies? How were they dominant with those strategies?
Because they're the only ones with, well, most of them are colonies, where the other guys they have fucking cowhide shields and spears, like the Zulu.
And so they were the only ones with muskets?
Yeah, you have fucking guns. You're going to win. You're the only ones with guns.
So the British were the only ones with guns?
Well, when it came to, like, their colonies. In a land war, they would lose a lot to, like, France, Prussia, those, like, major continental powers. But England always had a navy. They always dominated through naval warfare. And then they had to team up with everyone to stop Napoleon.
Dude, once they started shooting cannonballs off boats,
it's a problem.
That must have been the game changer.
Huge problem.
When did they start doing that? When they start doing cannonballs from boats? Because that is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got a cannon on a boat?
Shooting at people without cannons?
Boom!
Yeah, you just do this all day.
How many times did they have to shoot that cannon before they figured out how hard they have to bolt it into the floor?
A lot. That thing shot out the other side of the boat.
You got a floating wooden thing with this giant iron tube on it that has explosions go off on it.
And just 4 poor guys from Manchester operating it. Oh my God.
Boom!
Yeah. Speaking of the Japanese, I was watching Letters from Iwo Jima. You ever see that? So Clint Eastwood did Flags of Our Fathers. And then he did Letters from Iwo Jima, and it was about the Japanese at Iwo Jima. And dude, they were fucking retarded.
Why?
They killed themselves constantly.
Really?
They're like, if we're gonna lose, we gotta kill ourselves.
Part of their culture, though. It was
I know,
like
it's a dumb part of their
kamikaze plane.
Kamikaze's sick. This is just literally us sitting here and be like, all right, they're probably gonna win. We should just do the honorable thing right now and kill ourselves. And each dude just takes a grenade out and is like, goodbye, everyone.
Shit.
They better not fuck with potatoes, dude. They fucked with wheat, and now I can't eat that.
Now
If they
they've-
fuck my potatoes up, I'm gonna be pissed.
Also, giving an empire like Bill Gates access to our potatoes. Our people have done this before. Our people have,
True.
you know, if Bill Gates decides to take all the potatoes and sell them somewhere else and we
We're
starve,
fucked, yeah.
and everyone's like, oh, you guys, all you needed potatoes.
Yeah,
They make fun of us instead of acknowledging our genocide.
that'd be bullshit. And then they enslave us again. That'd be fucking bullshit.
Never.
That's funny. I was actually researching last night about the potato famine, how it's not a genocide. I was reading in the
Who fucking wrote that? Winston Churchill?
No,
Who wrote that history? Some
the
British
Washington
cunt?
Post. Washington Post claimed the famine was not a genocide.
How?
They were saying that it
Yeah, what was their argument?
Food blight.
Yeah, it was a blight, but then they kept all the other food.
Yeah, well, yeah, and wouldn't let people hunt or fish. But that I don't know. I was researching it for
Who's the author? You got to click the author every time. It's so
True.
funny to click the author.
Yeah.
Like whenever there's an article like that, I'm always like, who the fuck wrote? Who is invested in debunking someone else's like?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Sorry, guys, you don't get to claim genocide.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah, they were saying the Washington Post. They were saying they're like, nah. The title is "It is not a genocide." I'm pretty sure it said like, sorry. Yep, Ireland's famine wasn't a genocide. The Washington Post archives 1997.
Oh, 97. That was
Yeah.
back when boys could talk shit.
Timothy Gwynenay.
Get him out
I
of
wanna
here.
see that pic,
He's
bro.
a Protestant, bro.
He's a bitch, dude.
He's a fucking Protestant.
I was curious to talk to you about that because I'm like, is that fucking like conspiracy theory to be like, yo, that was a fucking potato famine was a genocide?
I know it's not a conspiracy theory. There was a fucking the crop failed,
Yeah.
and then the British kept all the other food.
This motherfucker.
They kept the livestock and grains. There was still other fucking plants you could eat and food. They still had chickens and like livestock, but the British Empire kept it.
I might call this motherfucker right now.
Call that bitch, dude.
He's a professor economics at Yeah, he's a professor.
He's at Yale?
I might hit him up. I'm gonna call him right now.
Oh, you can call?
Yeah, his fucking professors all have their phone number right at the thing.
Yeah, call him and say, why'd you say that?
Call him right now, like, bro, what the fuck?
Put him on speaker and call that dude.
I'm gonna hit him right now and be like, bro, what's good?
What is that bracelet you're wearing?
Oh, it's my friend gave it to me as a present. What's your problem?
They better be dead.
They're not dead.
All right, well then take that bracelet off.
No. See what he looks kind of like Mel Gibson. That's probably why he wrote that, dude. He knew Mel was about to run loose. Damn. Of course.
Sorry. Tim Gannan
is not available.
Tim Gannan.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, Tim, it's Matt. I saw you wrote that junk in the Washington Post in '97 about the potato famine not being a genocide. I just wanted to, see if you wanted smoke, what was good. Hit me back. You got my digits. Later, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that. You can't be talking out your mouth like that, dude.
You don't know.
It's probably not the same guy at all.
He's going to be pissed, dude.
Fuck him, dude. What's he going to do?
It's just an economics professor. Hey, Tim, it's Matt. You wrote that junk, dude. Yeah, man. I guess... Yeah, are we allowed to just say the guy's name on air and call him? I didn't think there was nothing threatening there. You just said I want to discuss the article you wrote.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
I told him you want smoke, whatever.
If he wants smoke, there could be smoke. We don't know what that means.
Exactly.
It's a cool word we heard.
I hope he fucking calls me back, dude. That'd be so funny. What? I didn't write that.
I would be fucking stunts on us.
Yeah, I hope he does.
It's just like, what do you guys know about it? Nothing. Sorry.
I read an article. It was like the article I chose to read. I scanned all the stuff. It was basically like, yeah, sorry. The one was like, the potato famine was a genocide.com. I was like, yeah, clearly this is my source.
Yeah. .com. Damn, that's a good website to make.
For sure, dude.
Like, it was a genocide. I'm making a website. I'm paying $30 a year to keep this site running.
I'll look for GoDaddy to call and be like, hi, we're checking in on your hyperlink. The potato famine was a genocide.com.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah,
go ahead. What's wrong?
I'm still doing some stuff with that. Yeah, it had me hype last night.
Yeah, why? You were just researching the potato famine?
Yeah, I have a book. What the fuck? I think the guy who wrote Schindler's List also wrote a book about the Irish. So I've been hitting used bookstores pretty hard.
Nice.
And that he wrote a Schindler's List style book about. It's like one of those big fat books that goes like multi-generational.
Nice.
So I was like, damn.
Schindler's List about Irish during the potato famine. Like what? Some guy had food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Started trying to feed them.
But I don't know what happens.
You don't want to feed them. The Irish during the potato famine. That's like giving like a raccoon some food.
They're subhuman,
you
dude.
Turn the fucking backlight on. There's 900 of them. It's like, oh fuck, there's too many.
Well, that was apparently they were accusing them of being sluts. They're like, the Irish are disgusting sluts, because that was the problem. They had too many kids and they were lazy. That's what everyone was saying about the Irish.
Yeah,
they're like, they're too many kids. They're fucking lazy.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
6.
Yeah, it's too many.
Or I'm one of 6.
Gross.
True. And I'm pretty fucking lazy.
I'm real lazy.
I wish my ancestors never got off that island, dude.
Me too.
My horrible fucking bloodline should have perished in that fucking famine. The English were right, dude.
The English were right.
They're like, these fucking assholes.
The English are assholes.
They're like,
the English suck too. They're the same thing.
That is the funny part.
The distance between them. It'd be like us fight. It'd be like Pennsylvania arguing with people from Ohio and being like, well, they're shitty. It's like, no, you're the same thing.
You guys are literally
the same thing.
I was thinking PA versus New Jersey.
Yeah,
it's like,
the same
fucking
thing.
beach sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dude.
You just talk different. That's it.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Dude, what if real Jewish people done to prove they're Jewish?
They went through hell and back, dude.
I know.
To be fair, so did you guys, but
tomato.
Oh yeah, true. Forgot about your plight as well. Anyway, look, we've all been through stuff. Let's get down to some magic.
I'll tell you what,
bring it down, Shane.
Indentured servitude was no
Let's get into
joke.
slavery and the Holocaust next. That sounds ripe comedy here.
I mean, there was a potato famine, but
Yeah, I mean,
there was a
1.8
pretty
million.
rough famine that we went through. But
Yeah.
you don't hear us claiming Jews.
Yeah.
That's Catholic. Not gonna let a plight change our faith. Bro, I've been on a strong anti-British kick.
have you?
Yeah, man. I'm researching for the history podcast. I'm gonna drop on the page, dude.
You're racist against British people?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's what's
I
up.
don't like the Brits.
Good.
If you're a good Catholic, dude, the history podcast is going to be tight.
Yeah, that's true. I'll get you fired up.
It's going to get you fired up, dude.
Hopefully
when
you
you
don't-
find out the atrocities that have been committed against your people, whew,
So you got a good sense of it.
I got a good sense of what happened, dude, and it's no good.
Damn.
The British were mean.
Yeah, they were fucking
They're
assholes.
mean guys.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I knew it. Yeah, they were fucking really bad.
Yeah.
They were racist against other white people.
The stuff they did to Ireland was like wild.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it'll get you into the mentality of, well, you know, the Irish had it pretty bad too, which is a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, why is that so dangerous to be?
I don't know. I thought about it a lot when it's like, when you say like the Irish are slaves too.
Yeah.
Or were. It's like, yeah, but not in America, which is where we are. You know?
Yeah.
So like black people are still existing under the same government that did that to them.
Sure.
Irish in America are not.
Yeah.
So I think that's the big...
This is like Irish people's France.
Yeah.
The United States is like Irish people living in France.
Yes.
Whereas like a black guy was living in France, it'd be like, oh, it's not the same. And, you know,
Yeah.
chill.
Be like, we got
Fair.
rid of it 40 years before them.
Yeah.
So shut up.
It's a fair assessment. But it is weird because if you even bring up the fact, like, oh, Irish people kind of got fucked, people were like, hush.
Well, that's, yeah. It's weird that everybody identifies now as like through your ancestry's victimhood, yet no one studies history.
Nobody. Dude.
So like everybody's like, I'm a POC actually. And it's like, well, your people did some horrific shit too.
Well, obviously the people who weren't, the people in South America who had been sacrificing virgins learned how to rape through colonizers. It's like, what?
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. I'm not going to get the dogs.
No, but once, like, if you do any, and all I've looked into was the Irish and it's like during the potato famine and all that shit, and it's like, bro, we talked about a little that fucking professor you called. He had it coming, dude. The
man.
British were bad boys during that.
I might roll up.
You should.
I might fucking skirt.
That
up
could be
on
on site on that guy.
Oh, it's dude, it's definitely on site, dude.
I mean, yeah, it's like,
why would that guy do? Why? What? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the point of that is. Like,
I think
I'm reading stuff about it now. It's like we've talked about it before where like the potatoes went bad.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, there were still grains, but the English were taking them back to England.
Yeah.
Like guarded food stocks with armies and was like, you can't have this. Then they set up soup kitchens. I'm like, the only way you can get soup is if you admit you're Protestant. So you had to deny God, your God, to be able to eat. And then, so, like, it'd be called, like, taking the soup. If you took the soup, you were a piece of shit, dude.
Really?
Better not take the soup, dude.
What?
Yeah, and, like, it's also funny, too.
So
when,
can you
like,
take the soup and be like, fingers crossed?
Yeah,
I mean, you're fucking with a nation heavy with leprechaun tricks.
True.
It's probably like, if I stick my tongue between my teeth.
Yeah, they only
the
respond
devil never shall say a lie.
Only respond in riddles. Like, do you deny Catholicism? Does your mum have fire turn? What? It's yes or no. Is the orange cross red or far? But
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's like what they did was fucking nutty for centuries. Of just like it was illegal to like speak Gaelic. Like you couldn't speak the language, you couldn't be the religion, you couldn't play Irish sports, you couldn't sing Irish songs. It was all punishable by like jail.
Is that true where the Irish jig came from, where they would do the fucking the foot dances because if the English came by and saw them having fun or like practicing their traditional dance, they would stop them?
No, I don't know.
Someone told me that's where they would sit in bars like this and then just do a little weird footwork.
No, I don't know. That's funny.
They would get happy feet. But that shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, a lot of it. It's like, why? And then like it's funny to read. There's stuff like Frederick Douglass came over and was like, "You guys, this is just as bad.
This is fun."
Like from Frederick Douglass was like, "This is worse."
Yeah, but they never they never go that far. They'll be like, "Well, yeah, of course he thought it was bad," but you know what? They'll just be like, "That's besides the point." You're now they'll start questioning like, "Why do you need to bring this up?" And it's like, maybe grant perspective.
Maybe you guys are like always bringing it up. And I don't mean black people always bring up slavery. I mean honkies. Honkies. This is always against the honkies.
I'm fully racist against white people with like purple and blue fucking ponytails and hombres. I see them and I go, fuck.
Yeah, I see them and I'm like, oh, they hate me.
If I were to raise my kid and just be like, or like my grandfather, if my grandfather had like done his racial takes back
you're
then,
Irish. We're going to teach you the ways of step dancing.
Yeah.
And,
that's pretty much all we do culturally.
It's like, yeah, like, Maya, your grandfather came here, became an alcoholic, and slowly drank till he had dementia. Never forget that.
He worked hard and then also hit his wife and then died at 50 of a heart attack. This is your ancestry.
But yeah, it was just like, I was listening to it. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just built into like people who are Irish to not do that shit of like, have you ever heard an Irish person legitimately be like, yo, the fucking British? You'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
What?
I've never heard. You'd never take it. If an Irish person claims oppression,
yes. If I was,
like,
if I
dude,
actually was like, fuck England.
Yeah. Or being like, dude, well, obviously England fucked me up. It's like, obviously it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still traumatized.
But dude,
PTSD from.
Well, you can get. I was reading this thing for school way back when they talked about like intergenerational PTSD, where like if your grandparents experience trauma, you can get like subconscious flashes of trauma, like trauma and stuff. Dude, I
don't think they understand how the world works because all of our grandparents had trauma. Pretty intense trauma, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, dude, there's literature that says they try to claim the Celts were the Native Americans. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty
really?
That's like Irish spazzing.
I like that.
No, we're Native.
We're actually
Irish
slaves and Native
Americans.
and we're hammered.
Yeah.
Let's talk troubles a little, dude.
We can talk troubles.
What do you got? I don't know shit about
that.
the
I don't
troubles.
know fuck all.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. I want to. Me and Billy are going to go talk to some Irish dudes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
In Upper Darby. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Some real Irish guys or like
True man.
Yeah, just
Fobs?
because it's like it's very hard for American people to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The bigger picture of it all.
Yeah, I don't know shit about it. I only know a little bit about the famine, which was really like
we're going.
That
way
was a
back,
genocide.
famine.
That was a genocide.
Absolutely.
I don't know shit about it.
You're exactly right.
I deserve I should be paid for that.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
get
feel
real
like I
fired up
deserve
if you
paid.
get into like the Blanket Men, Hunger Strikers, H Block, the Maze, Long Cash.
And you guys are going to do a podcast series on the troubles.
That's what I want to do.
Wow. That's something to look forward to.
That's a plan.
Next level.
I mean,
You know, that's a plug.
Yeah.
Professional
That's
podcasters.
promote, dude.
Why did my shitty family get involved in trash and construction, dude?
That's what we are, dude.
True.
It's our race. Stinks. Shitty Irish people.
No, we had
That
the
Thomas Sowell thing, I had to turn that off.
What happened?
Thomas Sowell has
That shit made me
like it was like a half-hour YouTube video on Irish people and how shitty they were. But then for like 10 minutes, he goes into how much worse Irish people had it than slaves. And I was like, I can't be getting this information. I do not need to know this.
Is that the W.B. Du Bois when he went over to Ireland and was like, dude,
he's
it's
like, I've seen
fucked
Indians
up.
in the woods. I've seen black dudes. He didn't say black dudes. He said another word.
What did he say?
I'm not saying it.
He said Jews. I saw the real Jews.
And then he said, I saw how hard the Jews have it. But no one has it as bad as the Irish. But I can't. I was watching it like, oh, I don't need this.
Yeah.
The last thing I need is to like have like a Mel Gibson DUI.
Well,
where I'm just like, hold on, motherfuckers.
Well, look, man, you don't think that's by design?
What's that?
I'm trying to tell you, my young brother. You don't think that's by design? They won't let you.
Enlighten me, bro.
The mayor, read that passage from the Bible real quick.
Yeah. Damn, dude, should we unite? Should black Israelites and Irish unite?
Dude, I mean, I think they've
And
tried.
rise up? No, they'll never let us unite.
No, they won't, dude. They won't.
Anyway, but it was such a funny like thought process to be
Yeah.
like, I'm just so glad my culture never, oppressed anyone else.
It's like, yeah, if that's what you're into, like using fucking
I'm
history.
Irish.
Exactly, that's the thing no one wants to hear about.
And I was like, we didn't really set the world on fire either.
Yeah,
I'm sure there was some fucked up shit the Irish people have done throughout history, but it's
but I mean, I don't think the Irish military like took over Croatia.
Yeah, but whatever.
That's hilarious. You guys all saw it, and you guys sat and talked the issues.
Yeah. It was
That's
pretty
sick.
funny.
That's tight.
At one point, though, the lady hit me with like a hard. She had a good. I mean, she studies this. This is what her
what
life.
was the question? Remember?
I forget what it was. Oh, I said something about Irish or something like that, oppression type shit. I understood I was coming from. I knew what was going to happen, but this dude in the front row that was like Indian, I think, or like he was brown skin.
Yeah,
he was like, ugh. And I was like, see, that's a weird thing to be like, your oppression's not as bad as mine.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the Mexican activist had a good answer. I forget what it was, but
She said it just.
she's like, you're white and something like that, and got a good response. And I was like, well, you should do stand up. You'd be doing late night with that material. That's pretty good.
Hilarious. Yeah,
You're getting a lot of claps. You should do stand up.
Yeah.
But
it's all cultural, man. 'Cause they tell a lot of cultures, but even Irish, it's like you don't like. If I ever complained when I was little, my mom would be like, "Offer it up to Jesus," and I'm like, "Fuck, god damn it!" It's not like, yeah, sit around and fucking cry.
No, I sit around and cry.
True that.
I sit around and cry.
Me poor heart weeps.
But we had to submit articles and shit. And in the article, one of the stats in it that was pretty interesting was the average Irish man in 1850 ate 14 pounds of potatoes a day.
What?
I think. I gotta double check that.
He ate 14 pounds.
Yeah, and
because they were just
and the
subsisting
woman was
on
like
just
11.
So they were just eating
The only
potatoes.
thing they could eat was potatoes, basically.
Holy shit!
Because all the food the English
Sounds fucking
confiscated.
awesome. Yeah, I heard about that. They took
Yeah.
all their shit.
So
what
like
was the
when
deal with that? What was the potato famine? The English just went. Was it like one of those things where they made them farm, then took all their food?
Yeah, they would. I mean, Ireland still had fucking livestock and grain and other forms of food, but the English would collect all that. It's like, you owe us that. That's ours. They would take it and store it.
Like a samurai system with the rice. They used to do
So
the same
then,
thing.
when the blight happened and all the potato crops failed, that was all the food they had. So millions of people died
Because of these food practices.
Yeah.
Shit.
because of our oppression, bro.
Oh my
Didn't you
God,
know how
dude.
oppressed we were?
Now I do.
Oh,
Fucking pissed.
They
dude.
even used the same ships, the slave ships, to bring Irish to America.
Did they really?
Former slave ships.
I heard on the slave ships it was like.
It was fun.
Well, no, it was not fun.
I mean, dude, I could tap into that of just being like a Haitian slave running full speed at your French master with a machete. That gets the juices flowing personally.
That's the Irish blood in you, bro.
Yeah, true. Just fucking.
That's the white slave blood in you, brother.
I mean, yeah, true.
We're not allowed to talk about it. Not allowed to talk about it. It didn't happen. Our ancestors' sufferings didn't matter.
Being fucking we're still being oppressed, dude. It's 2023. We can't even talk about it.
Can't even say it. You might be onto something, but anyway.
What's up with the IRA? Is that still going on?
No, not really.
Is it just peace in Ireland?
Yeah, there has
all
been.
right.
Yeah, there has been.
They chilled.
Yeah.
The bombs. Once you bring out the bombs, people start. You get the people. You get the ear of
Yeah,
the
the
most powerful people
Molotov.
across the country.
Yeah, especially when you start getting framed by, MI6.
Yeah. Hitting Ireland with no concept of just like a number one spaz country must have been like, hey, we'll chill on that place. That was crazy. That was fun.
Pull it up
Apparently,
with a bunch
England
of
hated
juniors.
Ireland because of the sexual licentiousness. They were like, they were saying they went there and it was just disgusting.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was just dudes just fucking like their, like
daughters.
Nah,
cousins,
England and
daughters.
Ireland, they were the same.
Yeah,
Back in the
true.
day, Rome got there.
That's who. That must be who
Rome
it was.
got there and got into. They just stopped at basically Scotland.
Yeah.
Hadrian's Wall. They were like, nothing's good up there.
Yeah, we're good.
Nothing's good in Ireland. It's a bunch of fucking swamp people.
But then they got Britain though, and then they
took Britain.
thought they're
But
too
even
cool.
those people were out of control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Good to know.
No
They weren't
freaks.
always posh and proper.
No.
Walking through in like
I think
35
Ireland,
BC.
Ireland dominated England for a while.
Did it?
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
I could see
I
that.
think with the Viking boys.
Yeah.
They teamed up.
The Vikings just stayed in Ireland.
Sweet.
Yeah. They weren't just raiding. They had like cities and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
So-
Dublin. Dublin was a Viking city.
Really?
I believe so. Dublin.
Yeah, didn't they have like 3 different regimes come? Or Ireland wasn't it conquered like multiple times? I think Vikings
Yeah.
and a couple other people.
They've all been conquered. Yeah. Over and over again.
It's pretty tight.
And the Saxons moved in.
Yes.
So they're the Anglo-Saxons. The Saxons were from Netherlands, Belgium area. I
So there's the
think.
Celts, the Saxons,
All types of
and
bullshit.
the Briggs.
Who knows anything?
True, I don't know. I just know I got that
The
Norwegian.
Britons.
Somehow have Norwegian DNA according to
That's it.
It's
That's
is
the
that a
Viking.
thing? Yeah, is that a fucking thing? Or
Yeah.
no, Finnish. Excuse me, Finnish. But I don't want to bore you guys with my genetic profile.
That's fine.
My ancestral trauma. We're all processing it the same way.
You know it carries over your ancestral.
Yeah,
the
dude.
trauma. It's still with you today.
I know.
If something bad happened to your ancestors, it's with you today.
I mean, I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna ask that you don't, when we play UFC, that you don't jump on top of me if I'm on the ground.
True.
Spikes my ancestral trauma, and then I can't play.
True. All I want to do is play UFC.
I
dude.
wish you
I was Roman watching it.
I do want to say this because people are gonna be gay about me talking about sinners. The Irish vampires might have been a little nod to Irish oppression.
What happened?
Because that's how they became vampires. There's certain people that can play music so good that it communes with the otherworldly, and the Irish are one of them.
So they could play the music.
There's Rocky Road to Dublin gets the evil ghouls coming. Just so you know.
That's so funny. Well, I was saying it's kind of strategic a little bit because they're really pushing. There's a lot of like unrest in Ireland with the immigration, but Ireland's being like, bro, we're literally an oppressed minority being displaced. We're an oppressed like country, whatever, being displaced. Why can't we be cool?
The problem with Ireland, they better fucking let immigrants in. You know?
True.
What the fuck have they been up to? Their entire fucking
immigrating.
Yeah, that's all they do. They go, saved up enough money. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Headed to America. I hear they have black potatoes.
It is. I mean, you are entering into an absolute cauldron of overt racism. You're like an immigrant, like, I'll go to Ireland. It's like, bro, pick another one, dude. These guys truly don't give a fuck.
No.
What? You don't use chopsticks, bro?
No. I don't appropriate.
You can't even. Yo, you don't.
I don't appropriate.
My bad. I'm sorry for suggesting you would appropriate.
I use a fork.
So, in terms of like cultural appropriation in food, where do you draw the line? Like eating different foods, or do you like research the like culture before you dine?
I research the origin of every food and make sure I got ancestry.com and I only eat food from those regions that my ancestors came from.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So what's your diet looking like? Root vegetables?
Coors Light and wings.
Moldy barley.
Yeah, I make sure the British confiscate most of my food, so I'm not culturally appropriating.
That is a weird one. Is that that's something that kind of like that was like that was as close as the 1800s.
No,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the mid 1800s.
Mid 1800s, and that was one that like if you're an Irish guy, I'm like fuck the British. Everyone's like, okay, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Get over it, bro.
Well, I told you I was reading that white trash book.
Oh yeah.
And it's like the whole book is like, hey, white trash had it really bad. And like you can't go out and tell people about the book.
No,
because people are like, white people were slaves too. It's like, yes, yes.
You know that.
Historically, yes,
you know
but
the term?
I'm not going to say that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it blames the British for the classism.
Yeah,
which I don't know. It's annoying every time where it's like, this is where this came from.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, classism it's in everything.
It's everywhere. Yeah,
it's a human instinct.
Well, they go into the big black-white divide. How a lot of that was white trash.
Yeah, white trash
like,
is ticked.
nah, we're like second, and they're like, nah, dude. You're like, fuck, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's how it always. Yeah, that's like how the Irish and black people didn't get along.
Yep.
All the Irish in the North were like, don't free the slaves. We're gonna take our derbs. We're gonna come up here and take our derbs. We want to work in the factory for no money.
Yeah, dude, isn't that fucking crazy? Well, they're also escaping starvation, so they're just kind of like, "What the fuck are you guys crying about?"
Yeah, what's everyone crying? What are you crying about over here? You get a meal every 3 days.
You guys get gruel every 3 days. Button it up.
The streets are paved with gold.
There's more gruel. There's so much gruel to be had here.
What are dungarees?
Jeans.
Just jeans? Okay.
Blue jeans.
Yeah.
Blue jeans.
Nice.
Blue jeans.
Denim.
Yeah.
Denim.
Denim, yeah. Well, you don't say denim?
Denim.
We say jeans. Dungarees.
Dungaree? I thought dungarees were like overalls or something. You know, the ones that like a fucking...
Trust me, dude. We know all about jeans. We invented them. Our country
so our
invented
people
them.
could work longer in the fields.
Whoa.
That's why you did it. That's why you did it.
Nuh-uh.
You talking about Irish
It was
slaves?
for miners.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you talking about Irish slaves?
What I'm talking about. There's a rumor went around that we weren't slaves.
You think they gave slaves jeans?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, dude.
No?
No.
They fucking ate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They had to pull the kids off. They were like
Yeah.
literally like biting and sucking
They
the
just
blood.
one kid just latched onto the other, and then they all kind of just rolled over.
Yeah, and then but the thing that fucked me up the most was the kid was eating himself also. Once everybody else started munching him, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, so he was like, "Give me a bit of that."
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
Of himself, and they would like eat their own shit.
Would they?
Yeah,
yeah. They would like find kids that have been eating their own shit. I mean, it's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah, food is good. It's nice to have it, man.
Yeah, it was like the Irish famine, but like, I mean, now it was much more documented. You know, it was in the 40s.
And it was
the
much
30s.
more successful, I think.
Yeah, they did
really
a good
wiped out
job.
a lot.
Yeah, they got a lot of them.
Yeah.
No one was able to even leave.
We
They all just
had a lot of guys fleeing.
Yeah,
people were
a lot of weaklings left the island.
became great.
True.
Built it up for you to come over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it seems pretty good over there. I'd like to have a little shot of me own over there.
Give me a taste of that. Yeah, give me a bit of that.
Hey, that's what I've been listening to. And then in between horrific stories, I will
Pause.
ejaculate.
Yeah, do a little self-care.
Yes. What do you think of that?
The King of England showered 3 times in 3 months.
Oh, my
and that was a
God.
scandal. Everyone was like, this motherfucker.
He's using up the water.
He thinks he is something else.
Right.
Dude.
Oh, my
no one
God.
showered. It was rare to change your clothes
once a year.
Their
so
clothes
fucking
were
mad.
like rotting off of them.
I went to George Washington's house, his plantation.
Really?
Yeah, I went. You visit George Washington's house. And,
Where's Mount Vernon?
It's around D.C. It's on the Potomac,
Oh.
and it's beautiful, but it's actually a pretty shitty house.
Wow.
It's a shitty house. It's from fucking 1770. It's like shitty. I'll fast forward the whole thing. But
Nope.
There's a part where I got in there and they have reenactors, and I'm the only one there. Like this is a Monday in the afternoon. I'm just doing nothing. So I go to I went to the slave quarters.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what the fuss is all about. And I got down there and I heard like clopping down the bricks behind me. And I turned around, dude, and it was a slave reenactor. It was just a black dude dressed as a slave and just me in a tracksuit standing there. And he was like, he didn't break character. None of them break character. So this dude.
No, then I haven't been here.
Bro,
Yeah.
This dude comes out. Me and him are the only dudes. And he's like, oh, hello there, sir.
This isn't real. This is real?
I swear to God. 100%.
Oh, my God.
And I was standing there like, it was almost to the point where he was doing it like on purpose. But
to see if you'd bite?
So I turned around and I was just like, dude, like, I mean, that's basically the extent of the joke, but it's like, he's like, you must be from the future. Look at your outfit. Where are you from? So I was like, I'm from now. What are you doing out? That brings us to our guy, though. This is who I wanted to get to. Polk, dude. Turns out Polk's the man.
Really?
Yeah.
I know nothing about Polk.
No.
He was one term because he was a dark horse out of nowhere, and he promised everybody in his party, I'll only do one term. That way, some of you guys that are good, that are getting ready, you can take over. I promise to do one term. Immediately, he starts fucking with the British about Oregon. So they have the Oregon territory out there, which is just beaver hunting. Everybody's, beaver hunting. We're doing a little bit of that in Nash Vegas. The British and Americans were both hunting on the same territory, and Polk was like, nah, we're done with that. And he set the latitude and longitude was 54 and 40. So he came out with the slogan 54 and 40 or fight. He was saying that to the British. He was like, we're going to fuck you guys up. And the British were afraid to call his bluff. They were just like, fine, take it.
Like, that slogan is so good.
Yeah. So he takes that territory, which is huge. And then it's not just Oregon, it's Washington, all that.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, it's time for me to get Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He starts fucking with the Mexicans. Like, say they would send troops down just to see if the Mexicans would shoot first. Mm-hmm. Finally, they did. So they go to war. 70,000 troops poured in.
Oh, no.
So we immediately took California, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Texas. So one thing that was cool was when Polk was instigating this war with Mexico. So Polk was up there like, they're fucking with us. They shot at our troops. An old one-term senator from Illinois at the time stood up and said, were we on their territory when we shot him? There was one guy that was opposed to the Mexican-American War, a guy by the name of Abraham Lincoln.
Really?
Abraham Lincoln,
People were like, hey, shut up.
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to take Texas. Shut the fuck
he's
up.
like, you guys, were we? I'm like, shh. Yeah, he was like, sorry.
I think this was wrong. Anyway, that's why Polk's kind of the man. He added 1/3 of the entire United States in a 4-year term.
Damn.
Pretty good.
Japanese and the Germans had no idea that America was populated with dudes from coal mines in West Virginia that were like, yeah, I shot the prisoners. I done it.
Yeah, it was just
It was
dudes.
cruel, but I done it.
They just took orders their whole lives. They're like, go pick those weeds, boy. And they go out there and pick the weeds. And like, you're going to go fight those Japanese. And
He's
you're
like, all right.
All right.
He's like, yeah, it rained for a month. I didn't like it. What could I do? So I shot him.
Dude, those dudes were so fucking strong, too.
Yeah.
Just like 1940s farm boys?
Yeah.
They're the strongest.
Dude, literally a guy from a coal. His dad was in World War I, came back and worked in a coal mine for 50 years. Then he was like, I want to be like my dad. And he just went to the coal mine, started working. And they pulled him out when he was 18 to go in World War II.
Imagine being a Japanese 19-year-old getting struck to death by one of those guys. Just having the coal miner's hands around your neck. Like, yeah, now you better hold still there. Yep.
Come here now.
Come on now.
Now you're shooting at my buddies, so now you're dead.
Fair's fair. Fair's fair.
You, under your breath, told me that you thought a French general was the greatest of all time.
Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Yeah, dude.
Napoleon.
No.
Almost the other picture we had up right there. I just want to let you know.
Grant's the bro, but Napoleon's up
do
there.
you have to say that because of your patriotism? If you actually had to sit down and objectively
Honestly,
yeah,
I
if you
don't.
would be honest, it's Robert E. Lee, right?
I mean, he wasn't working with a lot. He wasn't. He did. You know what I mean? He did good with what he had.
Go Dogs. Come on, man.
You know?
He was. That's SEC, dude. That's a different brand down there.
Monroe got Florida from the Spanish.
Nice.
So the reason that happened, though, was because of Jackson. Because Jackson was taking his troops to Florida, and Monroe was sending a guy on a horse, or I don't know if they had telegrams yet, but it'd take him 8 days to say, leave Florida alone. We're trying to negotiate a price. The Spanish owned it. We can't afford to buy it. I can't justify it. I'm not going to get it through Congress. And Jackson was writing back and saying, I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take it militarily. I'm going to attack them. And Monroe said, no, you may not. I'm the president. You may not do that. And Jackson just ignored him.
Started attacking
and he
him.
did it.
What?
He took Florida, and then he showed up in D.C. and was like, right? That was good, right? And Monroe's like, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, he's like, but also I bought it.
Good job. Yeah, also I think
He
we
paid for it.
We paid for it, and it was a mess.
While Jackson was like fucking with them, the Spanish were like to Monroe, they were like, yeah, you can buy it.
He just went and killed him.
He was down fighting them, and he was like,
yeah,
actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna
But
sell it.
there's two generals that did that. Him and MacArthur did that too. Just did shit without permission.
Yeah.
And then showed up and said, right, Mr. President, wasn't that the plan
That was
all
pretty
along? And he
good.
was like, yes, it was the plan all along. Whatever you want.
You know what fired me up? There's a part where the revolution starts in Massachusetts, and then they're trying to rally the rest of the colonies to be like, help us out. But then when Pennsylvania and like South Carolina and North Carolina start joining in, like it was a true melting pot. You know what I mean? But it's talking about how like just frontiersmen from Pennsylvania started rolling in and hanging out with all these New England
Right.
It's like, damn, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
And they were like, these guys are a problem. They were like the British were like, oh fuck, they got the retarded guys.
PA was always a problem.
PA was a problem. 'Cause PA, anybody that was like out, Appalachia was where the country stopped.
Okay.
Like past that was like native land, and there were people out there fighting. So these guys had been fighting for 40 years.
See, this is the shit I wish
And they're just
I could
animals.
retain. It's impressive to me that you
And
have
they're
this
trappers and shit,
working
and
knowledge.
like survivalists, so they
Yeah.
knew how to live on the land, like with no food and shit.
Right.
So all of a sudden, you got all these like freaks coming out of the woods, and you're just some fucking from fucking London. Let's move to Jefferson.
He's number 3.
That's 01 to 09. He was a 2-term guy. Right when he got in, the French and the British started going to war. So everybody in America was like, fuck England. Americans started being like, fuck England. Let's join France in the war. He was the only one with the foresight to be like, we have 40 guys in our military and 3 boats.
Yeah.
Let's shut the fuck up.
Was not.
So he declared neutrality, and everybody called him a we're just not going to trade with either of them. So then the American economy just plummeted. England started just saying, if you're not trading with us, we're just going to confiscate your ships, kidnap all the sailors, make them join the British Navy. So he was getting punked by England.
One thing interesting about Jefferson is because he's so famous for having had a slave and having had like 50,000 slaves, or whatever, not that many, and having had children with his slave, and I don't think he ever even gave her freedom.
He didn't free the kids.
He didn't free a couple. I think he freed a couple.
Freed 2.
Yeah.
And the rest he kept enslaved until he died. And what was interesting about them?
Damn, he did the ultimate because I said so.
His son, like, Dad, can I stop being a slave? He's like, no. I said no.
A fun Jefferson story that I like is that when he was in Paris, he had this woman, a girlfriend named something Causeway or something. His wife died when he was pretty young, and she made him promise on her deathbed that he would never have another woman, which is a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, fuck,
to
man.
a young man that you're fucking.
Yeah, it's like
not even somebody to take care of the kids they had.
It's like, no, I promise.
And so there was a woman in Paris. She was a British painter. She was married, but she was a painter, and she fell in love with Thomas Jefferson, and they were very much in love with each other. But then the way they broke up was very funny to me, because he wrote her these beautiful letters. She was in love with him. He was in love with her. But then the French, when he was leaving France, they wanted a great portrait of him to put in the National Gallery. And they said to him, you can choose any painter in the world. And he was like, no, I want, a real guy. And his girlfriend was like, why not me? And he's like, baby, come on. I mean,
you're good.
You're good, but you're not like fucking grown man good. You're not like fucking, I'm not for history.
That was a week straight of just driving at least 2 hours every day for a week.
It's not good, man.
No, it was tough. I listened to 4 straight episodes of Dan Carlin. Those episodes are like 4 hours long.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. All World War One. Again.
Oh my god.
And again. You put me onto that, and I can't. I listened to it. I listened to it for fucking 16 hours, and every time you said again, I was like, God damn it,
dude! How many can you count?
And again, it's constantly.
Just get your head around it.
It's like, imagine again. These are human beings, like you and I.
Torture.
If you don't listen to fucking hardcore history, you're fucking up,
dude. It's
listen
so
to World
fucking
War
good.
One. It's called Blueprint for Armageddon, I think. It's so fucking
that's like
good.
part. You listen to parts 1 through 4.
Yeah. I still have another part or two.
I'm a WW2 head.
So am I. But
WW1 is kind of fucking.
You get it now. When you hear the stories, when you imagine.
I never got into it.
What did our ancestors go through? Again.
True that.
It's fucking nuts.
Dude, I just, like I said, that shit is. It's so weird to me to think about how that shit started. Because when you look at it, it's usually economic shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's usually a couple billionaires are like, nah, dude, fuck you. And they're like, fuck me, huh? All right, dude.
Well,
how about this? And they like whisper into some fucking nut and they're like, dude.
Yeah,
guy goes in, shoots the Archduke. Next thing you know, dude, there's like millions of people dead. It's like, yeah, all right, we win. It's fucked up.
It is. But this
Scary.
this was at a time when there weren't a lot of huge armies leading up to this. There was never really a war like this.
That was the first
The American
one?
Civil War was like kind of industrial war where thousands and thousands and thousands died. So like everybody kind of looked at the American Civil War and was like, that's kind of what it's going to be like. There were small wars everywhere, like Japanese versus Russia, the Russo-Japanese war, where like you got to kind of see what's coming, but nobody knew World War One was going to be like. I mean, it opens with like cavalry charges into machine guns. Where millions of people are dying.
That's fucked up. They were still in old school mode of like standing in
guns.
lines, like the French when they, when the Americans went out and got
not
all
necessarily standing in line, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
like old school tactics against we would just build a fort and then the other side would have artillery and just destroy it.
Think about how much is advanced now. Now it's like you go gain intelligence through like cyber hacking, and then you have people like throwing secret coups over there, dude.
Yeah, you couldn't.
They have to take the whole economic, like military industrial complex and just take all that money and invent like a really sick game that all the countries can play. And whoever wins the game, you can put the same effort of war into it. And whoever wins gets like more of the money spoils.
Bitcoins.
Yeah, or like, you just get more of the money and more of the cool stuff rather than going in. It's like, so everyone's playing this fucking game. It's nonstop. That'd be a good thing to do.
That's a nice thing.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and then I spent this morning watching shell shock videos of these dudes from World War One that like with PTSD and like holy fuck, it's terrifying.
That's horrible, dude.
Like their bodies stop working from how fucked up they are.
Mortars and shit going off around them.
Yeah, but just from being in like artillery barrages and shit like that, it's like it fucks you up so bad that your body is destroyed, just mentally.
So they're like our fireworks, basically, like for a dog.
Yeah.
Literally, we're like,
yeah, except for like 4 years.
Oh god,
and you get to watch everybody explode around you.
Damn.
Yeah, it was real terrible.
It's
really
shitty.
Fucking insane.
It's pretty bad, dude.
The artwork that came out of it was sick, though. A lot of these soldiers like became artists.
True,
from it,
yeah, they came home
with gas masks and trenches, and it's pretty sick.
That's true. Especially coming back here on the GI Bill, it's like, well, I'm not getting a regular job, dude.
Yeah,
I just saw people explode. It's like I'm not gonna go punch for a stamp license plates, dude.
Again,
you gotta imagine.
These are heavyweight boxers. And they think that we're going to land the first blow. The next thing you know. It's just, dude, he's fucking nuts.
I think it's like the D'Angelo video where, remember, everyone thought D'Angelo was getting a blowjob and like no one could see it? I think Carlin's getting stroked and he's like, and then.
Oh, that's a good theory. He is getting head every fucking episode.
Remember he always, who's the guy he always references? He's like, if you even exist.
Yeah.
That guy's probably giving him like a foot job under the table.
That makes perfect sense. Oh, the Franco-Prussian War. Yeah. Speaking of the D'Angelo thing, you were talking to me about R&B songs.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I forget what it was. It's funny as shit.
Oh,
here's another Carlin thought. This is somebody's brain going nuts. In World War One, in that hardcore history, he talks about this dude at the Somme, I think, where the mud was so fucked up that he got
buried waist deep, or like up to his like stomach, and they couldn't get him out. So like these guys just marched past him. He was up to his stomach, and he was like, "Help!" And they're like, "We can't.
It'll kill you. Yeah,
we can't help you. Like, no matter what, you're stuck." So then they said a day later they were marching back, and now it was up to his neck, and it was just his head, and he lost his mind. So it was just a head in the ground, like it's the scariest thing on earth, dude.
Oh my god!
Just a head in the mud, like
I would have shot him, man. I would have shot him. Yeah,
he was telling everyone to kill him.
I would have shot him in the head.
Yeah, you have to.
That's fucked up. They
He'd
did
blow off his fucking side of his face. Like, I'm sorry, man, I missed.
I mean, that's someone be like, who wants to have fucked up nightmares for a year? And someone's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll dream about this for the rest of my life. Where's that guy who's just his head sticking out, screaming?
Oh my god, yeah, fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's anyway. November 15th, I'll be in Syracuse, New York, at Woody's.
Oh, but the stuff they talked about with the so with like people being like PTSD traumatized to where like it happened to the point it was so horrific that the memory becomes like inaccessible. And there was a bunch of pushback against that because it was apparently, I think World War I war vets. Weren't they the ones who like stormed the fucking White House? Yeah, shell shock. They took that out. They were like, you're not allowed to say that anymore.
Yeah.
Like anyone who refers to that is like, that's a bad word. It's bullshit. Like if it's happening to you, you're just weak and that's your problem.
Yeah.
But what happened? You had all
trying
these
to win a war, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You had all these.
You can't have pussies.
Well, would you ever learn about the thing where they're all the shell shock vets? They're like, all right, we're going to give you guys. It was like $1 a day that you served as a pension. Like, we're going to give it to you guys. And then the economy entered like a downturn, the Great Depression. And they were like, yeah, not going to give it to you guys yet. Just chill. And all the vets were like, dude, we're fucked. So they they occupied the White House. And then I think it was Hoover at the time.
Yeah, it was Hoover.
Hoover sent the troops on the troops. And tear gas and like,
yeah, dude.
At the time,
they had Hooverville. They'd have entire towns of Hoovervilles that they would just gas and be like, "Get out of here, scatter, scatter."
At the time, what the fuck was it? Whoever the highest up, like the captain of the Washington D.C. police was Dwight D. Eisenhower, and then General Patton was in the army. Those guys combined forces and attacked the troops in Hoovervilles, and then they like became president and like the ultimate generals, dude. And then those guys, those veterans of World War I, never got those pensions.
Jesus Christ.
They fucking tear gassed them like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We're all fucked up right now. Boo hoo,
dude.
Shell shock isn't real. You're a pussy.
Also,
and we're not paying you. Fuck off.
Tear gassing World War I veterans with PTSD is the worst thing you can do is gas them.
Exactly, dude. I didn't even think about that. It's like babies, fucking here's some dude.
Yeah.
And dude, we're going from that.
Sad you got gassed? Here's some more gas.
From who you guessed it, the army, your employer, dude. Yeah. And we're coming from that, and now it's like everyone's expected to be like, I don't know, dude.
Dude, I've gone down some rabbit holes watching shell shocked videos. They're fucking horrifying. There's like studies in there.
Dude.
There's one that's like real famous. Is if a guy saw a red hat, he would lose his fucking mind.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
terrified, screaming, hide under beds. They would all hide under their beds and shit from the shells.
Ugh.
But if you showed this guy a red ball or like a red hat, he would just lose his, because he saw he was a French dude and he saw his commander get his fucking head blown off.
Oh my god!
And he was wearing a red hat.
Well, apparently they're saying it's from the memory, not
naughty.
So they haven't codified the memory and language yet. So their nervous system's just activated, like really activated. They don't really know why, and they're just buzzing around, and then they'll see like a cue or something that reminds them of it, and they just go, and they freak the fuck out because they like kind of don't know what's going on.
Isn't that where like Freud kind of started?
Yeah,
wasn't he like helping the troops?
That was a talking cure. They started giving them the ability to put their traumatic event into words, and then build a narrative that they could be like, oh, this is what happened to me, and apparently that helps. So that was Freud and other guys. They started using hypnosis on them was like the big thing first, and then they were able to like talk about what happened.
Dude, there's guys that like they're shakes, like it's insane. These World War I veterans are like, it's wild, dude, and they can't walk. They walk like.
And then some guy was like, pussy, fucking pussy.
Yeah, you're like, what are you guys, pussies?
What are you guys fucking?
You're over there fighting Jerry? The Jerry's gave you what for?
Oh fuck, we're at an hour 20 baby.
Yeah, baby. Sorry, I was fucking.
Dude, you were fucking chilling.
I'm struggling.
You want to switch to the pain? Coco lived in like Spain for a while. He like kind of meandered around like the Spanish Europe. And just came here.
Europe. What is Spanish Europe?
I have a globe now, so.
Oh yeah, you got a globe?
I bought a globe today.
You got a globe?
I got a globe. Yeah.
What's going on with the globe for you?
I'm just gonna put it in my office, dude.
That's big.
It's not a fucking globe.
Yeah, you can take a look at it and be like, oh, that's where that is.
Oh, okay. And it's out of date. It's from the 80s, so it has like a bunch of the guy. I was like, yeah, dude, I want to brush up on my geography. He's like, well,
this isn't gonna help.
He was like, yeah, you be careful. This one, it's kind of old. It's from the 80s. So it shows that Russia was like the Soviet Union,
the USSR,
Communist for People's Republic or some shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like,
we used to have that globe at my house.
You had a globe? You had an old globe?
The old globe at my parents' house is USSR. I was a fan of it,
dude.
Yeah, yeah. You can run into some Yugoslavia. You can see some old countries.
There's no more Yugoslavia?
There's no more Yugoslavia.
So what if someone's Yugoslavian? Do they say they're Yugoslavian, or are they just like,
I have heard people say they are Yugoslav.
What is it now?
I could be wrong. Slovenia and Slovakia.
What is that? It's like the white Middle East?
Yeah. It is, literally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
the Balkans, all that.
It's just like Cat Stevens. It's like Cat Stevens Vania.
Yeah, it really is like the shittiest.
Is it really?
The Balkans are shitty.
That's
Apparently
why
it's really nice.
That's why it's the cheapest property in Monopoly. Baltic Ave.
Yeah, that's it's where it shifts from honkies into Arabs. There's like a combo of like,
and they're
running
like
Greeks.
Yeah,
all this like mishmash of like, are you even a honky?
Yeah,
you're something.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't
dude?
like it. Should I let you in or throw something at you?
Yeah,
let me
dude.
know, dude.
What's going on? Do we have to fucking invade and instill democracy here, or fucking
Yeah,
not?
Yeah.
Have we ever instilled democracy in like Slovenia? I'm sure we fucked with them.
That's never really been our. I mean, Bosnia.
Like, don't they constantly? Don't the markets like constantly crash?
In Greece, yeah. Well,
I feel like they're like constantly being like, "We did it," and it's
It's
crashing.
because Russia's been butt fucking them forever.
Really?
In World War II, Germany was butt fucking them. Then they had civil wars forever. Yeah,
Sucks. Seems like an easily. Was that like the Franz Ferdinand squad?
yeah.
Really?
In Serbia, he got shot
How could the politics of Serbia ripple out and affect anything?
because Austria was coming at him, and then Germany was like, "Yo, we're gonna help you out."
Do you
Let's go
think
fuck
you
them
think
up.
that was a setup?
I mean,
To
I'm
pull
sure
people
there's-
into the World War to be like, all right, we'll have some dumb Slovenian.
I don't know if it's to pull them into World War, but it definitely plunged them into World War because it was like it is just dumb shit.
Yeah, but if you're like the
They
intelligence,
were looking for anything to get it. Nobody wanted World War I like that. Nobody would try to have it happen.
So, but they shot the dude, and they were like, all right, enough of this.
Well, that
shit.
was the I mean, I guess there was like some stuff about how the Black Hand. That was the guys who did it.
Mhm.
Like, kind of had some outside forces being like.
I think that's
I
been.
did see something.
I
Yeah,
think that's been forever. Like the American CIA's been wrong. The British MI. What is it,
that was
MI5?
before we were that powerful.
But I feel like the Brits were doing that.
The
Kind of
Brits were
stuff.
probably getting in there.
They're probably
but
fucking with everybody.
The Brits were not itching for a fight with Germany.
Yeah,
back then. They never were.
But the
You
germs,
never want that.
germs wanted a little bit of
The
scrapping.
germs were waiting for someone.
So
to,
they might have been like, "Yo, bro."
yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they set themselves up to. I don't know. That's a tough one because
Yeah,
then
but-
Russia came to defend Serbia.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
then, just like that, everybody started picking.
I gotta check
sides.
my globe.
Check
I go
your
home,
globe.
I'll check my globe, dude. And I
Yeah.
go home.
Wow. Now we're
What
now
else
we're
is going
cooking.
on? Everybody
Where is
knows.
this happening?
Everybody knows.
Dude,
Yeah.
how about a good cat fight? You hear
I can
those.
get down
They
with
are
cat
nuts.
fighting, dude. Did you ever see them?
scary.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
Cat fights?
Cat
It's
fighting, I can
fucking
get down
wild.
with. That would be pretty tight.
Also, how loud are they? And they're
They're
always
so
in your
loud.
backyard.
Oh, it's horrible
They're always
fucking
in
noise.
your. They're like
Are
on
you talking
your back
organized
porch.
cat fights or
No,
just in the
just
wild?
straight up, just two cats squaring
Is there any
up.
organized cat fighters?
I bet there is. It sounds like something Asians could get behind.
Yeah, I can see them waving some fucking bills at it. Dude.
Just screaming.
I can
in
see
the
them
cat's-
I can see them holding up some fucking
Screaming in a cat's
dictator,
face.
holding some dictator currency and
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
plastic visors
Some
on.
Jeffrey dollars throwing them down.
Cigarette
Monopoly
smoke.
money.
Cigarette smoke is thick down there. Put on a green visor and wave fucking.
Have cats.
What's his name? Fuck. What's the guy's name? The Chinese guy.
Who?
Mao.
Mao.
Little fucking Mao.
Oh, Mao. Hell
Little
yeah.
fucking.
Mao
Mao's
dollars.
floating around. Yeah, dude.
Those things are worth nothing.
Yeah, dude. I heard they traded Pogs back in Mao's China.
They did.
That's where Pogs come from.
That was their currency collapsed due to the Pog failure. Somebody, America came in with a fucking jammer. No, what are those things called?
The jammers, brass jammers. Dude.
Yeah,
No,
America. Trump came in with a jammer. And
I
was
heard
like,
the
trade deal.
Beanie Baby collapsed the Pog.
The Beanie Baby collapse was
The Japanese
devastating.
Beanie Baby collapsed the Chinese Pog, dude.
It did, dude.
It's pre World War
I wonder if
II.
the Chinese were behind Pogs. That makes sense.
For sure,
That makes-
dude.
That makes a lot of
For
sense.
sure. 100%. I would bet everything that was a Chinese
Slammer,
invention.
not jammer. It's a
It's a
slammer.
slammer, yeah.
Yeah, Trump's the slammer. You gotta love
Yeah,
what Trump's
dude.
up to, right, Gerbies?
What's that? Oh, with the England stuff?
Everything.
Yeah.
What's he up to right now?
Well, he was like, this guy's a stone cold loser about the mayor of London.
London.
Cold loser.
Because they keep allowing like massive protests.
Oh, okay.
And it's also like, London, suck our fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about government. You guys have had a king and queen.
Don't
forever.
make us rise up again,
Don't
dude.
make us fucking rise up.
Revolutionary War Part 2 would be ugly.
Oh, this time it would be real.
I'd be a loyalist. I'd be a loyalist.
You would be a little Tory, dude.
You would be a Tory?
Right, man. No, of course not. But I like the idea, though, of like royalty.
Did you follow the royal?
Being like brought to the royal court and like.
Do you like that?
No,
that
probably
makes
not.
my
Probably
Celtic
not.
blood
I think I'm
boil.
just saying that to be silly.
We're Celts.
How dare you say
How
that
dare
to
you?
us, dude?
We're Highlanders, dude.
I take it back.
That's
I was
like
saying it to
loving-
be silly.
That's like
I-
that's like loving Hitler, dude.
Yeah,
it's
you
not like
love
loving
Hitler.
him. I don't
Damn,
love
dude, I
him.
can't
Half
believe
of
you
you loves
fucking
him.
microaggressed us.
I just wonder, really, honestly, what I would have done. I probably would have
What,
set
around
sail.
Hitler?
No, around the time of the revolution. I'd have been like, ugh.
You would have been. It would have been. I mean, dude,
It'd be tough to be like,
It's
I'm
a tough bet.
with the Patriots because it's like we're probably going to lose this thing. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to hedge my bets and
you were
side
also
with, side
way
with the
more
king.
willing to die back then. Because it was like you were fucking freezing all winter, you were hot all summer, and then it was like, you know what?
Fuck it, dude.
Whatever. Fuck this.
Shane probably
Couldn't
knows
jerk
more
off
about this than I
ever.
do, but the 1776, the battles of the Revolutionary War,
Yeah.
unreal, because they were getting pushed all the way back through New York.
Yeah.
I would have
And-
done good, I think, in Revolutionary Warfare because that was like,
Everybody did pretty well.
could take-
like literally no one got shot.
yeah, you could take, you could literally. if
Those
someone-
battles also like I loved this. I loved the Civil War growing
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Then people were getting fucking killed.
I could have done.
Revolutionary War after like a major battle, they're like 2,000 casualties.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
That would be huge,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be a massive.
There's just a
the
lot of
Civil War,
guys
it was
being like, ah, fuck,
yeah, I mean, across the fucking board, everyone's just Jesus Christ, that fucking hurt. We
It's
gotta
like
get
a
out of
father
here.
and son paintball trip.
Really? God damn it! Stop it!
all right.
All right.
Because you could, if you shot a musket from like center field, I could catch it at home plate with a catcher's mitt. No problem. I went to Revolutionary War camp, dude. I fucking. They told us that. You could
Interesting.
catch
Yeah, it's
a musket ball
fascinating, yeah.
from if they shot you from literally back in center field.
Yeah.
If you had a catcher's mitt, you could catch that thing. That's the level we're talking, dude.
Yeah.
They were basically throwing rocks at each other.
Fast rocks, though. Those rocks hurt if they caught
I
you.
know.
If you got caught, that hurt.
You can catch one in the head and get bludgeoned and get
Yeah.
like fucked up. They were like really sick slings, basically.
Yeah.
And they were just, that's, you know, you hitting the shin and be like, fuck! All right!
Yeah, those are some loud battlefields.
Oh,
just
yeah,
dudes
dude.
screaming, just like, Jesus Christ. God damn it. Yeah, I was always, because as a kid, the Civil War, I loved the Civil War.
Yeah.
So then people, I thought the Revolutionary War was fucking gay.
I was a big Rev head.
And then, just because once somebody slid me the numbers, I was like, "Psst, take that back. Give me Gettysburg.
Yeah, look at me get
Give me
that.
the fucking Civil War, dude.
That's after the bolt action rifle, right? When people could really like.
No.
Were they front ended back then?
Yes.
They were still front ended.
A lot of the time.
Wow.
Yeah. But they started to, I don't know much about it. They started like spiral the rifle, like rifling.
Oh, yeah,
rifling
yeah.
started to come about.
Yep.
But yeah, exciting stuff. It was, some people will argue the Civil War was like the first modern war.
Where people started, like, the body started stacking.
But, yeah, like where it was industrialized.
Yeah.
Like railroad, shit like that.
Gotcha.
But,
I'm a big Rev warhead.
World War One.
The bayonets got real, though.
I switched. Carlin put me onto World War One hard.
Yeah.
My uncle used to try to get me on the World War One tip. He'd be like, you gotta look it up. Those fucking planes.
Says even better.
Planes just dropping spikes into fucking trenches.
What about
They weren't even dropping bombs. They were literally dropping bricks.
What about World War? Oh my god!
They were throwing
really?
bricks at each other. Dude, the dog
Jesus,
fights, the
dude.
World War One like dog fights were guys with like pistols in the sky shooting at each other. It was retarded. It was retarded.
That's hilarious.
They would fly over a trench and just throw whatever they could.
Just dump
They'd
the
be
trash
throw
on-
some
they would just
fucking
dump the
bricks.
trash on people?
Yeah, dude. You get hit with a brick from up in the sky. That
Oh,
sucks.
Jesus, dude.
You'd be talking to someone, they just explode with a brick.
That fucking blows.
Well, the if anybody has any interest, the Civil War documentary, that's the really famous one.
Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who narrates that, David McCullough, is a historian himself, and he wrote a book called 1776 and narrates it. It's on Audible. It's so good. And it's just basically about the first battles of the Revolutionary War and how, Washington just gets pushed back from Staten Island and New York, then tries to escape out to Jersey.
Yeah.
And when you're listening to it, it's like, how did we win this thing?
Yeah.
This thing had just get beat like crazy to start.
Just kept taking L's.
Yeah, and then
But that was like
the French came and like the
French hooked it up a little with like I guess Navy and shit like that.
Didn't we start doing
French
some like
helped us out.
guerrilla warfare and stuff too?
Yeah, that was the Swamp Fox down
Yeah,
in
dude.
South Kakalaki.
That's what I would have done from day one.
I think his name was Francis Marion. Swamp Fox. He's a good bull.
Showed us what was up.
Yeah, he started guerrilla warfaring them.
It must have been so funny when they're all standing in a straight line on their knees, like
that's not fair.
What is this?
Gentlemen don't fight from the trees. Ouch! Ow! They're very ungentlemanly.
All right, you got me.
Yeah, that's
Someone got like a hard Charlie
I'm more,
horse, and
I'm
it was
more
just
French
like,
and Indian over revolutionary.
you like that one?
French and Indian's fucking sick.
That's when they
I
were
love
fu-
good colonial powers fighting it out.
Yeah,
just
dude.
France versus England, just like fighting over like Ohio.
Yeah, I like that.
Sick.
That's so funny.
And you hire Indians to go fucking kill the other guys.
And that was a huge power up, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, being a French gentleman running into like some Iroquois, cutting your fucking head off.
That would suck.
Chocolate, please.
A lot of Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm reading a Vietnam book, watching Vietnam documentaries.
That's tight.
You know what pisses me off about Vietnam documentaries?
What?
They always cover. They always Ken Burns did it, and now this Netflix one does it, where they interview North Vietnamese, like civilians and they always cover American atrocities. I've never seen one where they focus on what the fucking Viet Cong were doing to people.
Yeah, what did they do? What they torture?
Fucking horrific shit. Yeah, they're kidnapped and murdered like everyone.
Dang.
Priests, they're butt fucking priests.
Oh yeah, that's I think Thich Nhat Hanh, or that guy who wrote all those books. He like escaped from there. He said it was like pretty bad.
Yeah. Damn, it was bad.
Yeah, they're
I mean, the only thing they ever really cover is like John McCain and this one pilot. I think his name was Alvarez. He got shot down like day one and stayed in prison the entire fucking war.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a tough time.
Yeah, I do. From what I've heard, they didn't treat the prisoners well.
Day one. You go, how long is this war going to be? Like, it should be a couple days. It's a decade, isn't it? It's gonna be a decade.
He made it. He made it out of there?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a freak bull.
Yeah, 10 years.
He's a freak bull.
10 years. Not even like a shitty hostel either. You're in Vietnamese.
I could be wrong. He might be the one. One of the bros was getting interviewed because they always do. The Vietnamese, the North Vietnamese would film the prisoners to be like, tell them we're treating you good.
That's so
and the
funny.
one guy did fucking Morse code with his eyes to be like, they're torturing us. It's pretty sick.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
And then didn't even notice he was doing it.
No.
Shit. What a genius, too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Be like, fuck, I fucked up.
It'd be funny if you just did like, I'm doing nothing but a lot of gay stuff here. But then you're like, I fucked
got
up
that thing way wrong.
He's doing a lot of gay stuff? Yeah, that would suck. Especially if you're there for 10 years. Like, I mean, you're like, unless you're doing like a legendary SR, you're going to at one point break and you're like cranking them out in like an underground Vietnamese bunker.
Yeah, you're cranking them out.
Cranking them out would be crazy. Getting caught too. Like, you're like, oh, fuck.
Don't come in here. God, you guys gonna rip my fucking fingernails off again? I'm trying to jack off.
You're like an underground.
I told you everything. I was here day one. I don't know what's happening. I got no more information. I have no idea what year it is. I got nothing to tell you.
Dang, dude. He just probably moved back to like some Midwest town and just settled back down and chilled.
Yeah, probably kept that one to himself for a while.
Yeah, true.
Yo, were you in Vietnam? No.
Yeah, or you could just be like, not really, sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Dang. That fucking stinks. It is sick. Surviving a plane crash is like, I always hope. I'm like, there's got to be a way.
Yeah, you got shot down. I think he ejected over water, landed in water. A bunch of guys on a fishing boat came out with guns. Like,
damn.
Fuck.
That stinks.
Fuck.
That fucking stinks. It would be cool though once another guy shows up. You're like, thank God.
Yeah.
Having
you
bros.
mean another guy that got captured?
Yeah, he was the first guy. He was probably by himself for a minute.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like, this is so boring.
Yeah, another guy shows up. You're like, yo, it's not that bad.
Hey, my name's Joe Manitoba from New Jersey.
Hey, I'm Joe Tobin.
I'm Joe Tobin.
From Newark. Yeah, that's, but yeah, the Vietnam thing, I don't know. America loves hating itself.
Yeah.
Every one of these docs. I mean, don't get me wrong. We should definitely be like, what the fuck was Vietnam? We should have never been there. That sucked.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, let's not act like we were just over there fucking up the nicest guys on earth.
Yeah.
They're pretty bad.
Yeah, when you put the magnifying glass on anyone, you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. This turns out these guys are up to bad stuff too. And you never know. Here's the thing you never know. It's like, say America didn't totally rise to power. If I think of any other country right now, if they rose to the level of American power, like how bad
the Soviets won the Cold War?
Yeah, dude. Soviets.
That's
China. China fucking rose to absolute power. You think for a
Lemaire would
second.
love it. He wants it. He begs for it.
And again, you know, if you get a bunch of the partners up on you, boy, that would fucking suck, dude.
A swarm of partners?
Swarm, dude, coming down on you.
Dude, a partner swarm has been very effective in history. Partner swarms in Vietnam, they would just partner swarm straight over the fucking. They'd just swarm of climb over the wire. They'd get you.
Oh, dude, that must fucking suck.
World War II, they got hit with a lot of partner swarms. They'd blow a whistle. A dude with a sword would come running out of fucking bush.
Oh, that fucking sucks, man.
Partner swarm is one of the more. It's actually probably one of the worst and dumbest fucking military tactics of all time.
Of just swarm.
Like World War II, they would just entire units would kill themselves by charging machine guns.
Oh,
but they would have a guy would blow a whistle, and one of them would have like a saber. They love whistles. They love blowing whistles in the middle of a battle.
So it's like they use like full World War Z
like referees.
tactics. They do World War Z tactics, where it's just like enough people hit the wall and eventually
partners are going to swarm. Yeah,
that's
Asia as a continent loves that, including Russia. They love just throwing as many people as they can at guns and seeing how many they can get.
I would have been like, we gotta invade Vietnam again. Actually, just distracted the whole
fucking
population.
bomb Vietnam. That fucked me up. I watched that. I got 20 minutes left of that Ken Burns.
It was good.
Finish a Ken Burns, you feel like he did something.
Dude, that's like reading a fucking book.
Yeah,
that
it was a lot.
That was dense, man.
That was a lot. It was easy because my girlfriend's friends were visiting, so I was just in my room, shacked up with some Ken Burns. Watching Vietnam.
Just watching war
It was
footage.
nice.
It's a sick move, actually. That does create like a little sanctuary blast zone. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just watching this thing about a horrible.
Watching Vietnam,
fucking
you
war.
guys are not going to watch it.
Yeah. It is like one of those frequencies.
Scarecrow. Yeah.
It's a scarecrow.
They'll come in the room and they'll go. And it all run. Yeah, it was a bummer. Nixon. I don't know why I was getting reports that Nixon was kind of the man. He was, according to Ken Burns' documentary, that guy sucked.
Yeah, people say he's bad. Who was telling you he was the man? Who was telling you he was the man?
Louis likes him.
Yeah.
I think Louis likes him, but he recognizes his flaws. And then, what's his name? Nick Bryan was in here.
Nick Bryan, he was saying like he
There's
got
a lot of people that were like, he was kind of, and I've defended him. I've been like, he ended Vietnam. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's like he didn't want to. He wanted to do it for political purposes. They had peace talks lined up before the election, and he, as a candidate, went in and was like, he talked directly to the South Vietnamese, and he was like, don't do these peace talks. Wait till I'm elected. We'll get you a better deal.
Damn.
So he shut down peace talks for his election.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
The book I read, the Born Again book with the guy Chuck Colson, who was like his dude who went to jail for Watergate, or one of the guys who went to jail. I remember him claiming like they had these peace talks going that got like sabotaged. But if that was before he even got in there.
He was a candidate.
Oh, yeah, they don't talk about that. That's pretty
And then they tried to have peace talks, and they waited. The peace talks took 10 weeks because South Vietnam and North Vietnam couldn't agree on what table to use. They were like, if we're on this side, you guys have to be on that side. And they fought about it for 10 weeks.
What?
And the war just kept going.
They didn't want to break bread. They didn't want to break bread together?
No, they wanted the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese to sit on the same side because they were like, you guys are the same fucking team. Stop pretending you're not. And then the Soviet Union came in with a big plan 10 weeks later. What about a round table so no one's really on a side? And everyone was like, all right, that works.
Kind of a good idea.
Now let's talk. It was the dumbest. Vietnam was the dumbest piece of shit war. And the whole time people were like, even in America, every single person that went over there was like, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Well, the idea
Every
was
advisor was like, "Don't do it."
Yeah, this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
The idea was they were under the threat of becoming communists,
Yeah.
and we were supposed to go in there to be like, "Hey guys, come on, man, don't do
Yes.
that."
That
Then we
was
just
it.
started shooting people. Or I
we
guess
sent
there's
over
people-
advisors under Kennedy, and then he was like, "We're not going to ever send troops."
Yeah.
So they shot him in the head, and then LBJ sent troops in.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's why they shot him in the head. And then
what was the upside for America though? To like,
I don't know. We got stuck in this war that we were going to try to make South Vietnam the government there, like a democratic.
Right.
Like we elected their guys, and everybody we elected kept being a corrupt fucking psycho.
Dang. Shit.
Just sucked.
And then we just had to get
But
in
the
there.
one thing that bothers me, especially on the internet, there's nice memes where Vietnam fucked us up.
Mhm.
We literally committed a genocide there. They did not fuck us up.
Yeah.
We murdered. Look at this. It was like literally million. We killed 1 million.
You're saying we won?
By America's standard of body count at the time, that was what they were going with.
Yeah.
America was like, we're winning the war. We killed so many.
But they didn't say mercy.
They were like, they never said mercy.
that sucks.
They never said uncle.
That is a giant psychological victory to be like, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Kill 1 million of us.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, well,
They mad dogged us.
They did.
And then we got a little soft. That was the other thing. Because I'm watching this, it's a historical documentary. I'm watching it like it's a movie. I'm thinking like, oh man, we should have won this war. We could have fucked them up. I'm not even thinking about like human lives. But the people back home were real like anti-war.
Mhm.
Our journalists were really taking it upon themselves to try to get peace by showing how awful the war was.
yeah.
Yeah. And of course, North Vietnam didn't have freedom of press. So they were just telling everybody, we're fucking winning. Meanwhile, America's like, this is a disaster.
Yeah, it was a disaster.
It was a disaster. That's the hard
But
part.
they should have been
But
a
it's
little
also a
more-
war.
Yeah, true.
I understand doing the right thing by reporting on terrible things.
Yeah.
But
I just don't understand. I can never understand how it started. Like World War I was Archduke Ferdinand. They're like, oh fuck. Like I get the beginnings of that.
Yeah.
I've never was there like in like the Civil War there was like Fort Sumter was the first
Yeah.
battle. I never understood like the first battle where they're like, hey, oh shit. And
well, Vietnam didn't have it did have battles, but it was it was a weird war. There wasn't like there'd be a battle for like a hill.
Yeah.
And we would take it, and then the next day we would just abandon it. Nothing made
That's
sense.
crazy.
It started with like France leaving,
Mm.
and then the communists kind of taking hold and starting to take over.
Okay,
and then
okay.
South Vietnam being like, "Can you help us out?"
Yeah.
We're like, "We'll send advisors." And then we're like, "We should just dump a bunch of money into this and our people." And then we ended up sending troops.
So you have to just take out the communist leaders. That's like the military objective.
Yeah. We didn't want China to expand into Vietnam.
Yeah.
The way they were.
I walked outside and Phil, who had been drinking, one of our neighbors, I guess, played taps on their while the sun was going down.
Fuck
played
yeah,
taps
dude.
on their trumpet outside,
Mhm.
or whatever the fucking horn is.
Yeah.
And my dad stood up, hand on his chest, just on our deck, just stood there, just
Wild taps, dude. Imagine being drunk
Wild
on your
taps.
back deck and just standing up and being in America. That's so fucking sick,
dude. And I immediately came out. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because my sister was like, while he was doing it, in his defense, he stood his ground. Because my sister
Sure.
was like, Shane, like started yelling immediately, like, "You need to see this."
Oh
So
god.
I came outside and I caught the tail end of it.
Oh.
And I was too slow to get my phone. He was handling it like he was like a British, like the guards at the palace.
Like the Bobby just
Was not breaking it. He was just standing there, just totally for the troops. And then, that's when he sat down. And I was just like, "You weren't a troop. Like, stop."
Oh fuck.
Like him and all his friends, him and all his old buddies, all they do is like golf and sell insurance, and they all act like they were fucking Marines.
Well, he was like Vietnam age, wasn't he?
He was towards the end of Vietnam. Yeah.
How old's he?
So I always make fun of him. I call him a draft dodger.
He went to
For
college.
that.
To escape. He played ball to escape the draft.
Yeah, I told him he was a draft dodger. I think he was like 63. I think he's 63 or 64.
Nah, yeah, he's on the
He was
low.
late.
So
Yeah.
my dad wasn't. My dad, he was too young for Nam. He claims he wanted to go. He claims he's like, I would have went. I was too young. So I wanted to go.
But that's what I was trying to get Phil to admit last night. I was like, you would have. I was like, you weren't a troop. You weren't that. And he's like, I would have joined if Vietnam was going on. He's like, I don't think I would have liked Vietnam too much. I was like, oh, you don't think? Like, I don't do well in jungles.
Yeah, I don't
That
do
was
well
his
surrounded
response.
by death. He said no. He just said
Jungles.
because of like the humidity.
I think he didn't think Phil doesn't think he'd do well in Vietnam because of where the battles were fought. He's more of a
He's more of
Desert
a
Storm.
World War. He's more of a European theater World War II American troop. You can see himself in those scenarios.
I love that you die for the presidents.
That's
I'm
awesome.
just saying how we don't have any civic mind. We don't have any civic mindedness anymore.
Yeah, we've lost that. The younger generation.
You didn't do shit. What did you do?
What do you mean? What
You
did
weren't
I
in
do?
the. You were a draft dodger.
What dodging?
You went to Canada. You went to Canada during Vietnam.
Christ, I went to Clarion. I didn't go to Canada. I thought I was in Canada when I got there.
Why?
Because it was 4 hours away and it was not far from Lake Erie. I didn't know it was that close. It snowed constantly. It was freezing. It was terrible.
True that, yeah. It's a shame though. We've lost the civic mindedness.
Yeah, not a lot
man.
of tough guys anymore.
I know. We got to get it back. I'm trying to bring it back single handedly.
Matt's pretty tough. He's tough as nails.
Trying to
It
take,
looks like it.
trying to take a bullet.
You
for
like
the
him?
president.
I do.
You like McCusker?
Yeah.
Because apparently men in Vietnam would hold hands. It was very customary and like very chill for two men to hold hands in public and walk. If you were friends, you'd hold your boy's hand. You walk
Yeah.
down the street. But if you held like your wife's hand, it was just considered like crazy. So like the American soldiers would just pester those guys all the time. They used to call them homos. Like they said in the book, because the
They
guy
weren't that creative.
well, they had a guy. One of the sergeants was Vietnamese, and his like family had been just decimated. And he'd been fighting since he was like a 10-year-old boy. So by the time he was like 20 something, he was like, "Dude, I'm done." He like just resigned. He's like, "I'm not fighting with you guys. They're going to court martial you." And he's like, "I don't care." And he was complaining to the guys like, "You guys all call us fucking homos. You know why we hold hands? It's actually really cool." And I'm curious now, do Vietnamese people still hold hands? Can you look up if Vietnamese men still hold hands? Because that would be a devastating effect of the war. If Vietnamese
Sure,
men
in
are
the
like-
north, they're
That's
still
how you know
holding
we
hands.
lost.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're still holding hands, we
True.
definitely lost.
Yeah, if we, I mean, if
That was kind of the whole point of the fight.
stop holding hands.
We're holding hands. Napalm.
They still hold hands. They won, bro. We did our best. We got in there like, knock it off. Link arms,
I don't
is
mind that.
swag.
Link arms.
Skipping down the
Sick.
streets of Ho Chi Minh City.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's
I
completely.
really despise holding hands while walking.
I don't like it
I
either.
fucking
No?
hate it.
Oh, I don't like
I
it,
don't
man.
mind
You
it.
gotta sync your pace up.
Dude.
Sync your pace up.
And also, he used to make a lot of his phone calls on the toilet, and he would have meetings on the toilet. Like he made a lot of big decisions sitting on the toilet. And they'd talk to him, Mr. President, what do you want to do about Korea? And he's like, I don't give a goddamn or whatever, you know. and so Vietnam and all that stuff. And the thing about LBJ that to me is like an important thing is that he was an empathetic president. In other words, he felt when other people felt. Okay, this is my problem with some other presidents. Is that they don't have that. They don't actually. There's a famous photograph you can find of him where one of his, I think it was his son-in-law, I think it was Chuck Todd, was who ended up being a senator from Virginia, turned into a real douche later, but he sent a tape of, he was a lieutenant in the army in Vietnam, and lieutenants were just like having to take platoons out and just get them all massacred. Yeah. So he just sent a reel-to-reel tape to his father-in-law, the president, describing a bloody day in Vietnam and how many guys he lost and how bad it was. And there's a photograph of LBJ listening to this tape, and he's just got his glasses off and he's just sobbing because he knows that he's in charge of this. Yes.
To some
kept
extent.
it going. He still thought it was right, or he couldn't undo it. I don't know.
I think,
but it made him feel
that's
a
the
lot.
conspiracies, though.
Well, my uncle is very retired. He's in the 80s, but he was a commander in the Navy, and he was a CB, an instruction battalion. He was an engineer, and they went to Vietnam early when we were still. It was called they were just sending advisors, and so he was sent there to build for them, and he got a bunch. He went around to his Navy friends and talked them into going to Vietnam for this venture. It was not a war yet. And then it turned into a war under his feet. And all the fucking guys he brought over there got killed. Mm. And then he came back to the States and had to tell all their, apologize to their families. So like there's a lot of guys who were like in those command positions was just, they're in a war. You know? Nixon did pull us out of that war. Now he did it in a way that is horrible, which is that he bombed Cambodia. And this is the story that I heard, is that he had this very specific strategy, which was he starts bombing Cambodia, which came out of nowhere. It was like, what? And then he let it
But wasn't Cambodia was where they had the Ho Chi Minh Trail, right?
I don't know.
I think they knew they could use Cambodia. Like they were using these trails in other countries.
Right,
I believe,
but still,
I believe.
it was a
I could be wrong.
country we had no right.
Yeah.
We were not at war with Cambodia, but we were bombing Cambodia as if it would be like if people were escaping to Canada and we were like, so fuck it. Or if Canadians were at war and some of them escaped into the States and whatever the other country was just started bombing fucking Wisconsin. Like, dude, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
And so many people
True.
were getting killed. And Nixon, what he did is he let it be leaked that no one could get in touch with him, like that his aides were trying to tell him to stop bombing, and that he cut off communication, and was that he wanted them to think he'd gone cuckoo, and that's how they got the Vietnamese to the table and got a peace. It wasn't a good peace, but they left.
Oh, he faked that he was nuts.
That's what I heard.
That's good.
I don't know.
Well, that's history.
Reddit,
That's how you hear history.
Google. I don't know.
But it's another thing about the Vietnam. I feel like Eisenhower when he left was like the military-industrial complex. That was Vietnam.
Yes.
That was, and that got us to now. I was like, oh, now we pulled out of Afghanistan. Where are these guys going to get their money?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, $33 billion to Ukraine. Like it's just nonstop.
Well, that's
it's
the
nonstop.
other side.
Cambodia, we did fuck them up in like the 70s.
It was, I think the 80s.
We like just
the 80s
fucked them
they
up.
fucking rolled out. Who did that? America?
They got a little fucked up. We fucked them up in Vietnam a little.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. We were giving them what
They
for?
came in the 80s.
We gave them what for?
Yeah, they came in the 80s.
I think, could be wrong, I think the North Vietnamese were hiding in Cambodia.
Mhm.
And because we didn't have we weren't allowed to bomb them. So then we just bombed them. Like, we pretended it was a secret.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, everybody everybody has a bad history.
Well, I'm just wondering.
Theirs was pretty recent.
I wonder.
They got rocked.
I heard it was.
But they got rocked in World War II. You know, the Chinese came down there and gave them what for again. Then the Japanese came down and gave them what for.
So they got it from everybody.
And then the American came down and gave them what for. See, it's consistent.
So everyone was giving them what for.
Everybody gave them what for. At which point you got to be like, all right, step your game up.
True.
Cambodia.
Very chivalrous.
So they wanted Nixon out because he was trying to chill out on the Cold War.
Well, he was befriending the communists.
Yeah.
And the Hawks and the CIA and the Department of Defense hated the communists.
Nixon's always portrayed in like modern, every movie's in. He's like a war hawk. Like, he's always like, we need to nuke them now.
Yeah. Well,
meanwhile, he was trying to de-escalate.
Yes, big time. And he even told the Soviets that he was willing to relinquish Vietnam.
Didn't it end under his administration?
Yeah, Vietnam War?
Yeah.
I mean, he bombed the shit out of the Vietnamese before he did that.
He gave that a shot.
A lot of those guys are like drunk as balls too.
Yeah.
They're always drunk and
madmen.
always lying to each other.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's really fucked
fucking
up.
open mic comics.
Yeah.
Just hammered lying to each other at all
Like those
times.
dudes were always talking shit on each other, destabilizing countries, and also were balls ass drunk.
Yeah. These guys were fucked up.
Now we're here.
Well, that's what they say. They say, whatchamacallit, that was the reason for Vietnam as well. Like Churchill and the French, whoever the French guy was.
Helicopters and heroin.
Well, apparently the Churchill and whoever was representing France were like, yeah, Ho Chi Minh is definitely, you can't fuck him up. And the fucking Dulles went, you guys are lame. Walked out on the convention. He was first time.
So you guys did it the European way.
Yep.
Wait till you see the American way. We're going to go fuck them up.
And apparently they say, he was careful to be like, dude, I want to blame
fire.
everything bad in the world that happened. But he goes, it was the start of us being like, we got this. We're going to go in there. He's like, we could have potentially avoided the Vietnam War. At all costs.
That leads us straight to John F. Kennedy.
Yep.
Because he was trying to pull out, dude. You know this.
And he was being cool with the Russians.
He was being cool with the Russians.
Communists.
He was starting to be cool with fucking Fidel.
Yeah.
He was being cool with Algeria. He was being cool.
He's real cool in Africa too.
Yeah. That's where Algeria is.
Nice.
Swag.
Oh! Dude, you don't understand what I'm doing right now. I'm in a rebuilding phase. I'll sit in the sauna for fucking 40 minutes.
After Eisenhower retired, he was a fucking general. He was a general.
Yeah.
He killed Hitler.
Yeah.
And then he was president.
And he was a president in a very good time. He's one of the few presidents that just kind of,
1950s.
He kind of started Vietnam, but
yes,
he was
damn good, meaty part of our history.
And Korea. But other than that, he had a pretty good time.
Got us kicked off in Korea for no reason. No reason. Zero reason.
Yeah.
Zero reason. Vietnam, no, nothing accomplished.
Turns out
nothing
accomplished.
accomplished.
But at the time, you wanted to stop the spread of communism.
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing now in Ukraine, of course.
Yeah,
Let's go,
we need to
they're not
stop the
communist.
spread.
Whatever, it's just good. It's good to
We need to stop Russia.
You got to just, kill Russians. Just Russians need to die. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
My mom died a couple of years ago, but she was like my best friend and my intellectual counterpart. She's who I talked to about everything. And I remember, first of all, when John Kerry ran for president, I called her up because I have 3 sisters. And my mom and I basically controlled the household vote. So we figured we're super delegates. We have 5 votes.
Yeah.
So they just, because my sisters would vote for whoever we said. My mom was a Republican and a conservative as a kid. And then Jack Kennedy came to speak at Michigan, where she was in college. And a friend of hers grabbed her and said, "You're coming to watch Kennedy." And they sat in the front row with knitting, waiting while the crowd gathered. And then she watched Kennedy speak from this close. And she was a Democrat from that day on. But when I called her and said, "So we're voting for Kerry?" She said, "I'm not voting for that guy." I was like, "What?" And she said, "I won't vote for him. I won't vote at all. Because I can't vote for Bush, but I can't vote for that man because my brother was in Vietnam and we were scared every day that he was going to die. And Kerry came home and spoke against the troops. That's how we felt." And she says, I know now, I look at it differently now, and that he was trying to do good, but it just left a bad taste in my mouth. He was a rich kid and my brother wasn't. And he did one tour, came home and started grandstanding while there's boys over there getting killed every day. And he was pulling support out from under their feet.
Yeah.
So I can't do it. And I'm like, "Mom, there's more to the story." She's like, "I know, but you can't make me vote for the
Mom,
guy."
you have to vote for John Kerry.
You have to vote for John Kerry, who was a fucking, I mean, he's still alive,
He's
so
a
I don't
knob.
want to say, but geez, he had lipstick. He was like, "I report for," he was a mess.
Yeah.
And then his fucking wife, Teresa Hines, "I am Teresa Hines, and I have something to say." It was like, "We're done. We lost."
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Dude, I've been dug in. All I do is I read my book about Vietnam right now. The Vietnam Percasi book, dude. It's insane. Just the childhood people had back in the 60s and like early 50s is like, you would just grow up and just your dad would just beat the living shit out of you. And then you would like, the way he explained it was really funny because it's like, you have a beer. So you grow up as being like, go to church every day. You're like, "I fucking love this country so much." You do atomic bomb drills under your desk. And then you're like, "Dude, I can't wait to go to war. I want to go to war so bad." And they like, dude, the one kid, the junior year, he's like, "Yeah, me and my friend just like left and went to California for an entire summer. Just didn't tell our parents. Came back and they were like, "Dude, we got hookers in Tijuana. It was sick." And then next thing he knows, he's going to boot camp. And he's like, just thinking like, dude, everyone's going to be so stoked. They're going to high five me and get off. Like, "I'll fuck your mother, you fucking shrimp." And he's like, "Dude, I was just terrified." And next thing I know, I was in the Vietnam jungle just being like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I didn't know there was urban warfare too in Vietnam.
Of course.
I didn't know that. I thought it was all just in like the rice paddies and the marshes and shit.
No.
And they really, really didn't know who the fuck they were fighting against, kind of.
Yeah.
He's like, anyone could have been a suspect at any time. You just do like regularly, like, run to the store and you just drive a Jeep and the guy next to you's head would fucking blow off from a sniper. And you just look at you like there's just kids and shit around.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. And they talk about just like going through and just eventually just fucking napalming those little hamlets and shit. They're like, because you got so spun out from the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then you're there and they're like, "Yeah, you know this war's bullshit, right?" And you'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's crazy, man. I was
hit that Ken Burns.
I'll check it out.
The Ken Burns Vietnam. It's awesome.
I'll check it out. The memoir is nice because it's very personal.
Yeah.
It's funny getting to like know.
But no, this gives you like the Ken Burns one is very personal.
Really?
It's like a bunch of different people's stories.
Oh.
And then the overall history of it, but like it's
Yeah.
just guys' personal stories, and a lot of them are like, I grew up all American, like wanted to help the country because these guys are all post World War II. Their parents were World War II.
Yeah.
So they were all like, we're the good guys.
Mhm.
And then they get to Vietnam and find out that they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, yeah.
Again, dude. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, dude, especially if I, like, he would, in this memoir, it's like, and then this guy showed up and you like, the guy gets to know that guy and just it's like out of nowhere, steps on a mine, the guy explodes.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. And then it was just, it sucked too because all the guys go, they're like, "I want some action. Send me out there." And it's just like,
yeah, it's the worst.
You just get shit like a Russian missile fucking hits you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
where the fuck they get that?
Gotta go into a tunnel with a flashlight.
Yeah, it's like midnight, dude. You have to walk at midnight just to go like scout a location. You would just see tracer bullets like whizzing around
Yeah.
all night when you're trying to sleep. It's just things exploding constantly. It's fucking terrible.
dude.
They are real as fuck.
Yeah, man. They fucking love revolutions.
Everybody's always like, yeah, they surrendered. Nah, dude, they wild out.
Yeah,
they
man.
fought hard. Anybody was surrendering.
They just like
against.
fighting each other, which is fair.
No, they fight.
Were there
Napoleon took over fucking everything.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, they were wild, dude.
Forgot
They're the
about Napoleon.
Gauls. Historically, they were the Gauls. They
Forgot
were
about
fucking
Napoleon.
nuts.
Yeah,
Napoleon wild out. World War One, they were fucking wilded out.
True.
World War Two, they got their ass beat, but then they hung around. They had some
stayed in
resistance.
They say, yeah, but dude, apparently it's not looking good for those guys right now.
Vietnam, they were
Macron.
cracking skulls. They had fucking.
They went down to Vietnam.
They started Vietnam. We came into fucking after.
In what world? Why were the French? Was that like a French colony?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I still have it in me. I hate hippies. I'm watching that fucking. It's in there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where it came from. It's instilled. I'm watching the Vietnam Ken Burns thing.
You can't stand
Anytime they show the hippies, I'm like, these fucking dickheads. By the way, they're completely right. They're like, this war's wrong. They're totally right. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there like, shut up. There's
Because-
guys over there dying.
But they stunk. They had their own problems though. Then they went and
they're
did these
gay shit.
communes and like molested each other.
Yeah.
The first time it was like, oh shit, like this thing feels like it been through some shit. It's like we could talk to like a war vet.
So you were single handedly assessing.
Hold on. Let him flesh that out.
Okay, go ahead.
So your son's mother's pussy was like a war vet.
It was like
Go
a war
ahead.
vet. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was angry and it was addicted to drugs. And I threw a change at it.
Did you try any kind
I
of?
said,
When
get
you,
out of my neighborhood.
When you hop back in, you noticed.
I didn't believe that you were in a war.
When you noticed a shift in the terrain, did you try any different moves to like?
Am I the only one that doesn't believe war vets that they were ever in a war? I'm like, yeah, all right, fucking drug addict. I was like, yeah, you can buy that hat on Google, motherfucker.
Yeah, you see a lot of like 50-year-old Vietnam vets these days.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, okay.
Dude, wait, what?
Okay, buddy, where'd you get that fucking jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you on that. A lot of stolen valor, but good for them, dude.